Grandstand Bettors, Sunday, Week 7. Woo! Week 7, man. We only have 11 more weeks. It's kind of crazy. And you know what? Unfortunately, we were not able to do the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans game. You know, I thought they were going to show that on CBS in Cleveland. It is the biggest game, but apparently in Ohio, the biggest game on the board is the Bengals and the Ravens. So we got Bengals-Ravens play-by-play. 5 minutes on the clock on the red zone. And we'll get started here in about 5 minutes. In the chat, let us know what your bets are. We'll go over all of our NFL bets. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 NFL bets today. 7 NFL bets. Once the games get underway, we'll dive into what those are. We got 1, 2, 3 off the video, 3 off the free play, and then we have 2 more. I think everything is actually in the 1 o'clock time slot. Actually, there might be one that is in the 4 o'clock time slot. So, Luke Simpson, what is up? Isaac, let's go mix in. Isaac, are you a Bengals fan? Steven, Baltimore. Steven's on Baltimore. Welcome in, Steven. Guys, if you're just joining us too, hey, please hit that like button. It'll keep us going strong here on YouTube. We just appreciate all the likes we could get. Hey, it's an NFL Sunday without the Browns because they already won on Thursday Night Football. It wasn't the best game to watch, but it was a game to watch on Thursday. And how can you hate any football on Thursdays? So, Bengals, they're pre-gaming here. About 3:45 left till kickoff in all of the 1 o'clock slot. Thank you for joining us. We did a community post on, I believe it was Friday morning. We asked what game should we live stream, or should we take a break? Maybe take a nap today. No nap. We are extremely tired, but we do it for you guys. We will not take a nap, but that's why we are doing a 1 o'clock game so we can go to bed early tonight. Luke Simpson is on the Bucks. Fantastic, Luke. Good luck to you. Are you taking them straight up? I know you're a Bucks fan. Isaac, you're a Seahawks fan, but I really need Mixon to pop off in fantasy. Good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. I don't know if he's going to be able to get a ton of yards. The Ravens' rush defense has actually been pretty good this year. So if you kind of noticed in that Colts-Ravens game, the Colts just would not get away from the run in the first half. Once they did, they started scoring some points. So I expect the Bengals to throw a lot here. Joe Burrow, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets about 300 yards passing. About 2.5 minutes here to the 1 o'clock. Let us know your bets. We'll go through our bets once the 1 o'clock hour hits and the games kick off. We had a good day yesterday, 2-1 on our free picks on our video. Pittsburgh could have scored multiple more touchdowns and could have got us a 3-0 sweep. But hey, 2-1 for the last 4 weeks on college football on our free picks. We actually had a very good day. We tend to only bet 1-2 unit plays. We went 3 units yesterday on the over-under of Texas A&M, South Carolina. Texas A&M, we almost had to sweat it because of how bad South Carolina was playing, but the over ended up cashing early fourth quarter, so that was a nice little cash as well. How's your weekend going, guys, of sports betting? You winning your bets? How was yesterday in college football? What'd you guys think about the 9 overtime game? And listen, you know what? My wife actually saw that on the television. She's like, whoa, 9 overtimes. And I'm like, yeah, but it's a little diluted because now it's the 2-point conversion. Have to admit, was skeptical of the 2-point conversion. Watched the entire Penn State-Illinois game. Didn't have any money on it. It was just on, and it was on one of my TVs, and I was watching some other bets on the other TV. But watched the entire game. Watched the first 2 overtimes. And when they started going back and forth for the 2-point conversions, I got to tell you, that was probably the best move. It's fantastic. I know it says 9 overtimes, and it's really not 9 true overtimes, but it is what it is. And I got to tell you, it was made for some exciting football. The fact also that every time an overtime was over, they kept switching fields. Penn State would be on one end of the field, then they'd go to the other end of the field for defense. It was kind of crazy. it was really fun to watch. I hope you guys were able to catch that as well. Also, Oklahoma State, they did cover the +7, but that is why we didn't take the money line on them. Iowa State did end up beating them. Notre Dame, we're Notre Dame fans. Hey, a good win against a big, long-time missed rival. USC finally came back to play Notre Dame. So it was a good college football day. We're about 8 seconds left on the timer on the red zone, and we're going to get some Sunday NFL action here momentarily. I saw somebody just commented actually on our free pick video for the NFL. They said Packs with the points. So Jason Bossman 23 says Packs with the points. You know, that's an interesting line there. I think it was 8.5 at some point. Not sure if Green Bay is going to be able to cover that. But Washington football team, everybody thinks Washington football team has a very good defense. Guys, if you look at the stats, they're one of the worst defenses in the league. So I don't know where all of a sudden everybody just thought Washington had this great, defense, but it's not good at all. And so we'll take a look. We'll take a look at that defense. It should be on the red zone. It's a 1 o'clock game. It is actually on Fox in Cleveland. We thought we would do that one, but you know what? Since we're Browns fans, AFC North, Baltimore Ravens, want to take another look at that. They're going triple box here in the red zone. Mahomes, Mac Jones, that's one of our free picks. Patriots -7. Speaking of our free picks, we can give those out right now. Patriots -7, Bears, Bucks over 47, 49ers, Colts over 43. Somebody was just commenting on the weather in San Francisco. Listen, I think too many people take the weather as a factor in these games. I mean, should you look at the weather? Yeah, but every time it rains and has wind, you should immediately not say to yourself, "Okay, I'm going to go under." I mean, that's just not a good way of betting. And I think a lot of people tend to maybe exaggerate the weather, and then kind of lean to one side because of it. Sports betting chick, happy football Sunday! Happy football Sunday! Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're cracking. They got a loss last night. That's unfortunate, but it's a fun team to watch. Fun team to watch. So we're just a moment away from kickoff here in the early time slot, and we'll let you know all our bets that we're on. The Lions Rams is in the 4 o'clock time slot, so a couple of our bets will have to wait till 4 o'clock. You know what? If we do well in our betting, I'll make you guys a deal. If we do well in the betting in the early time slot, let's give out our picks for the rest of the day, member picks and all, at the end of the live stream. So we'll do that for sure. So Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals are kicking off here. Sports betting chick, not a great night last night. Hoping my Seahawks can turn the sports weekend around tonight. Well, it's not till tomorrow, so you're going to have to wait one more day, sports betting chick. All right, so the Ravens just kicked off. The Bengals are going to get the ball. Who's your proud? Welcome back. Who's your proud? Colts fan here rooting for Cincy. Fantastic. Hey, listen, I want to root for Cincy too. The Browns, as a Browns fan, I'd like them to have a shot at first place, but the Ravens just look so good. If you're just joining us, guys, Octobox is on the red zone. We're doing Baltimore, Cincinnati. 1st and 10 for the Bengals at the 25-yard line. Burrow under center, and he's going to hand off. No, it's play action right off the bat. He rolls to his left, scrambles, and throws out of bounds. So he probably should have handed off. And Isaac, I believe, who's rooting for some Mixon yards, would have liked that as well. If you're just joining us, guys, welcome in. Happy Sunday, NFL Week number 7. Smash that like button if you are ready for some football today. Al, I thought we were going to as well. However, it's not playing. I don't have it on the TV. I can't do it. I have Red Zone on, so we're gonna keep. I'll go to the Chiefs-Titans game when we have the Red Zone on. I just can't do it, unfortunately. It sucks. I wish we could, but I don't know why CBS decided to play this game in Cleveland rather than. I mean, why are Cleveland folks forced to watch the Bengals? 2nd down and 10. Burrow back to throw. Throws right, and that is caught for a first down, and that is to Higgins, I believe. So, Higgins, where the hell were you last game when we needed your player prop? Come on, buddy. Come on. So, looking at the red zone, Packers early on, and Aaron Rodgers, nice pass. I believe that's Devontae Adams with Amari Rodgers. Amari Rodgers sighting there. So we're gonna do the Bengals. I wish we could have done the Chiefs, Al. I really wish we could have done the Chiefs Titans. I'm a little disappointed that that's not CBS's main game here, but thank God I realized that an hour beforehand. So, 1st and 10 for the Bengals on the 35-yard line, and it's going to be a handoff to Mixon. Mixon gets about 3 yards. Isaac, that's not popping off in any aspect yet. Here is a live update. Chiefs and Titans. Looks like the Titans have the ball first, and Tannehill back to throw. Throws across the middle, and they're already in Chiefs territory. So that was a good bootleg there by Tannehill. And looks like the Titans are doing something there on their first drive. So 2nd down and 8 for the Bengals. I know, Al. I know they get North. I know they get the AFC North games, but come on, like we're 4.5 hours away. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for the Bengals. Burrow back to throw, and that is off the hands of Higgins again. So Higgins targeted early two times here so far. 3rd down and 8. Let's get into a couple of our bets that we have. So we do have Washington football team. We went with their team total over 20. We think maybe Heineke and the team can put up some points. We did go Chiefs -4, which is looking really bad as the Titans are in the red zone right now. Titans are in the red zone, and there is a screen pass to Henry, and Henry gets down to about the 14-yard line. So we'll keep that our right eye on that and our left eye on the Bengals. Bengals 3rd and 8 here after the incomplete pass to Higgins. Burrow back to throw. Almost sacked. Throws the ball, and that is going to be a completion all the way to the Ravens 39, and that was Pirine there. So Pirine gets a huge screen pass, and Burrow avoids the sack. So 1st down and 10 from the 39 of the Ravens, keeping an eye on the Titans game. It is 2nd and 7 from the 15-yard line of the Chiefs. They hand off to Henry, and Henry goes for about 1 yard. So big third down coming up on the first drive for the Chiefs. Also, free pick, Patriots -7. We'll keep an eye on that. I think they just popped over to that one. So Bengals, 1st and 10 now from the 39-yard line. And it is going to be an incompletion to Boyd. Oh, and the Patriots just scored. I believe it was on a really cool trick play. If you guys are watching the red zone or keep an eye on that, Patriots just scored 6-0 there. Wow, Tyler Boyd. I don't know if that was good defense. Let me look at that again. Oh, that's good defense. That's good defense by the secondary, Young there in the Ravens secondary. Little trick play there, and that's a touchdown in the Patriots game. So Patriots look like they're up 6-0. Hey, Eddie, we couldn't do the Chiefs game. They're not playing it out here. It's awful. Like, what the hell? Why aren't you playing the biggest game? Play the biggest game. Who'd we bet on? Well, our 3 picks, as you know, and that's an incompletion to Higgins. Really targeting Higgins early here. We bet on the Patriots minus the 7. You know what? We took your Chiefs. We wanted to support you, and we took your Chiefs, but it's not looking good early on. What else are we on? We are on... Lazard. I forgot. Our player prop, Lazard, over 32.5 yards. So we'll keep an eye on what he's doing. I don't think he's been targeted yet in this game, so we'll see if he can get a couple passes there. Hoosier Prouds digging Joe Burrow, 3rd and 10 here for the Bengals, and there's a touchdown for the Titans. You know, the Chiefs, Eddie, we should have listened to you this morning. The Chiefs just, on defense, have some major problems, and now I'm a little worried that Patrick Mahomes is not going to be able to put up his numbers today. We'll see. Yeah, it is kind of weird. I don't know why. Like, I don't understand. I understand we live in Cleveland. I know it's an AFC North game, as Al pointed out. But, you know, the mapping of the games, I just never understood it. Absolutely never understood it. We'll keep an eye on maybe some live betting. In fact, actually, this is where you could get the Chiefs probably. They're still minus 1.5. Ugh, don't like that. So we'll see if that can change. So it was a timeout for the Bengals. It is going to be, and Aaron Rodgers just got sacked on 2nd and 1. So looks like they're going to be stalemated there at the 40-yard line. But 3rd and 10 for the Bengals. 3rd and 10 for the Bengals. Hey, listen. We took it before you did, and once we saw you take the other side and it was your team, we're like, uh-oh. It's a incompletion there on 3rd and 10 for the Bengals. So it's going to be 4th down and 10, and we'll see if they go for it. They're kind of in an interesting spot to be a long field goal. Aaron Rodgers just ran for about 17 yards, and I love the throwback uniforms they're wearing today. Fantastic. So 4th down and 10. Looks like the offense is off the field, and they are going to punt it. So they're not going to try a 56-yard field goal. They're going to punt this away. I would have liked to see if they... I mean, go for it, man. I know it's 3rd and 9, but you're just in a weird spot. And that's, so you have a touchback there to the 20. So it's a net punt of 19 yards. I just don't understand that. You guys ever wonder why in the NFL compared to college, in those weird spots, they don't go for it more? I mean, I guess if it was maybe like 4th and 4, but 4th and 9, maybe that's the hesitation they had. So we are at commercial break in the Bengals game. Let's take a live look into the Red Zone channel. And Tua and the Miami Dolphins are on the 10-yard line. Tua throws a little fade pattern and incomplete. Incomplete. Who was that to? That was to Williams there. Good defensive play by Morneau there. So Miami Dolphins, they haven't been good. We said preseason, if you go back and watch our Miami Dolphins season preview video, that they were going to suck. Nobody believed us, especially the Miami Dolphins fans. So it's kind of been nice after all the messages we got about the Miami Dolphins fans on how good they were going to be, on how bad they actually are. So, Coach Tim, welcome in. Touchdown Titans. Yes, sir. Yeah, they scored right off the bat. Or did they do it again? I don't know. Not watching that game. Unfortunately, it wasn't our we were going to do it. There's touchdown for the Dolphins, and they went to number 87 there. So that's Ford with the touchdown, Isaiah Ford. And the Miami Dolphins are up on the Falcons 6-0. And hi, everybody. Hi to you, Coach. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope your Saturday was good. Let's see here. I wanted to see it. Yeah, the Falcons you can get at plus 4.5 now. So it was a 3-point favor, and now it's plus 4. So that's kind of crazy. Touchdown Packers too. Just watch the Packers get in the end zone. Devontae Adams there from Aaron Rodgers. So Eddie just took Titans live bet. What'd you take it at? Plus 1.5? Yeah, plus 1.5, somewhere around there. It's off my board now. It's off my board. So we're at commercial break here for the Bengals. Guys, put your best bets in the live chat. Let me know if you haven't already what you're on today. We're on the Patriots -7 as one of our free picks that we give out on our video. And it's pushing right now. It's 7-0 Patriots early first quarter action there. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens, they're coming out. Oh, we have an update from New England, and Wilson just got slammed to the ground wow. Jets are not a good team. All right, 2nd down and 10. Sorry, we missed the first down here. The Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, they are on the field for the first time. 2nd and 8. They did stop Cincinnati after Cincinnati was having a nice little drive. Just kind of stalled at the 39-yard line, decided to punt. Only about a 19-yard net punt there. Viking, what's up, man? What's up? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Baltimore here, 2nd down and 8. Lamar Jackson, shotgun formation, and throws incomplete. A little high there. A little high. That was intended for Bateman on the outside. So 3rd down and 8. I actually like the under 46 here with the Bengals and the Ravens. I thought this might be a defensive game. Didn't pull the trigger on it, but I could see an under here in this game for sure. The Chiefs on 2nd and 2. Wow, that's a generous spot. 3rd and 8 for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson's going to run it, and he is going to get a 1st down and a little bit more out to the 34-yard line. And Daniel Jones with a 14-yard rush there. So, I actually like the Giants in that game. They're down 3-0 early, but I do think the Giants can pull that out. I think Daniel Jones is a decent quarterback. I think he's a little underrated and a little over media bashed, but we'll see. Al's got 3 prop bets. He's got Gibson over 9.5. I would assume that's receiving yards. Patterson over 39.5. Oh, yeah, 3 prop bets on receiving yards. Thank you. And Hill over 85.5. Good luck to you, Al, today. Jackson back to throw. He's going deep, and it is, I think that's going to be incomplete. Hollywood Brown did catch that. He did catch it, but I believe he was out of bounds. So it looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for, he stepped out before he even caught the ball, too. It amazes me sometimes on how many quarterbacks throw to the sideline. I mean, you have to really be pinpoint. You really have to be pinpoint. Eddie, you took them on the money line. What was it on the money line? Was it still plus, or did you had to get plus value there? So 2nd down and 10 for the Ravens. 2nd down and 10 for the Ravens. And we are on the 31.5-yard line. And it's a handoff to Hill. And he loses about 6 yards. Wow. Justice Hill loses 6 yards. And it's going to be 3rd and 16 for the Ravens. Keeping an eye on this Chiefs game. They are on the Red Zone channel now. Mahomes 2nd and 9 from about midfield. And he tried to pump fake. Nobody in the Titans defense even bit on that. Still plus money. Thanks, Coach Tim. Yeah. Hey, listen, they even covered, too. We don't bet on our own teams, but if we did, we were going to take Notre Dame. In fact, I would have laid it as high as 12, which they would have covered. I would have had to sweat that in the 4th quarter, though. But, we actually had it as like 12.7. USC is just not a good team. They got an interim coach that I can't even say the QB's last name, Cyrus or whatever, Securus, I don't know, something like that. He's just not a good. I mean, he can't lead a team. He may in the future, but not against Notre Dame. 4th and 20. Baltimore's going to punt. 4th down for the Chiefs as well. Baltimore punts it away, and it's going to be caught at the 30. And lots of room to the 35, to the 40. Gets nailed at the 44-yard line. Stayed on his feet, actually, but just went around in a circle. So Bengals starting here with good field position. They're going to start with good field position. And we'll get back to the Chiefs game. They're in commercial, and they're showing replays of the Bengals game for some reason. So I hope everybody is having a great Sunday. Thanks for joining in. It's week 7. Hey, in the chat, let me know. Most overrated team so far. Who do you guys think is the most overrated team? Personally, I think the most overrated team is probably the Kansas City Chiefs. But, again, not because I think they're overrated, because I think the media overrates them. Obviously there's something wrong. 1 loss is a one-off. 2 losses starts to become a trend, and they might have some trouble here with the Titans. So they only looked good for about a quarter and a half last week against the Washington football team. Cecil, Kansas City. Cecil Slovus, thank you, Al. As always, as we've talked about, you are here to help me with my pronunciations. Thank you, sir. Slovus. He is a senior. You're right. He is a senior, I think. So probably not in the future will he be good. He actually worked, they were talking about last night on the telecast, he worked with Kurt Warner a lot. I mean, I know Kurt Warner won a Super Bowl and was like this story, and the Patriots, I think, just scored again. So that -7's looking pretty decent so far for New England. Anyways, he worked with Kurt Warner. I mean, like, I think there's a difference between working with Kurt Warner and Tom Brady. I mean, Kurt Warner was a grocery store clerk who somehow became a really good quarterback. I don't think he can teach that. I think it's probably just a part of him. So I'm not saying I don't want to knock down Kurt Warner. I'm just saying, like, they really thought working with Kurt Warner made him the quarterback he was today. Kansas City, Chiefs overrated now, sticking beside them. Eddie, what do you think the Chiefs can make the playoffs? And now the Patriots finally, I guess they was down at the 1. So it looks like it's 13-0 Patriots on the Jets. That'd be interesting. Hey, do you guys think the Chiefs can make the playoffs? I'm not sure the Chiefs can make the playoffs if they keep struggling. They're going to have some hard games within their division. I think those teams are going to come hard at them. And if they're already struggling with some teams outside the division, it's going to be close. God, it would suck as a Browns fan if the Chiefs were like a wild card team and it came down to the Chiefs-Browns for the last spot. Yeah, Viking, the O-line looks bad there. Mahomes is finally feeling like a rookie quarterback with all the sacks. Mixon, is that Mixon? Mixon up the middle. Oh, that's going to be taunting. He stood up. Come on. You know, the taunting flags have really gone away. Mixon just stood over a guy after rush for 9 yards. First off, if you're going to rush for 9 yards, I don't think you need to stand over somebody, especially since you only have like 12 yards in the game so far. It is looking ugly, but hopefully they can pull it off. Looking at Heineke here, throw for a first down into Green Bay territory. So 2nd and 1 for the Bengals across the midfield on the 48-yard line of the Ravens. And I think the Bengals could win the North. I really do. And this game's going to prove a lot here. And, Joe Burrow tried to sneak, and he lost the yard. They're being very generous by giving him a no gain there. No gain. Cecil says, yeah, they make the playoffs, but don't bet on them as favorites. You know, I think that would be pretty hard to do. Not sure they would maybe even get out of the wild card rounds. Heineke throws for a touchdown, and we got that prop bet team total over 20, so that's a good 7 points to McLaurin there. So it looks like it's going to be tied up 7-7 there in Green Bay. 3rd and 1 for the Bengals and Joe Burrow. 3rd and 1 for the Bengals and Joe Burrow. And Burrow is going to be back to throw. Oh, and I don't know. There was miscommunication there. He threw a sideline route, like a vertical route, and it looked like the receiver did maybe a stop, maybe like a little short stint there. So, yeah, McLaurin got a TD. Fantastic. Al, we're facing off. Am I not mistaken? We're facing off in fantasy this week. I'm going to keep an eye on that just so I can see if you can beat me. Let me pull that up. How's everybody doing fantasy-wise? You guys in first place, last place? Did you give up already? Is it time to just forget about fantasy football here in Week 7? Bengals, that's going to be a first down to the 39-yard line there. 860 on the Titans-Bengals? Yeah, hey, why not? A little pizza money, a little Girl Scout money, as we say. I'll beat you. That's no fun. You're killing me. You're up like 20 points right now. You got Harris. You got the running back for. He could have a huge game, Coach or Al. He could have a huge game. Eddie, you've never done fantasy football. Next year, I think Eddie needs to get in the Grandstand Bettors Fantasy Football League for sure. So, 1st and 10 here from the 39. That's a handoff to Mixon, and he just gets destroyed up the middle. Absolutely destroyed. About 6:33 left here. Cincinnati, Baltimore. I told you I kind of was leaning towards the under on this. and it looks like it could be a defensive kind of day. Oh, Itty, we were talking fantasy football. Al's up on me in fantasy football by 20 points. Really early, but he's still up. 2nd and 11 for Burrow. 0 TDs in the last 10 quarters against Baltimore. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. 2nd and 11, Burrow's back to throw, and he gets chased out of the pocket. Oh my God, it was caught. I thought it was going to get intercepted, but one hell of a grab, and who was that? That was Higgins again. So it's going to be third and 5. 3rd and 5 here. And if you're just joining us, we're doing Baltimore and the Bengals play-by-play. We'll do some Red Zone channel. We got both TVs going today. No Browns game. But hey, if you're having a great Sunday, smash that like button. Let's get like 30 likes again today. That'd be awesome. I think 30 is a good number to try to hit. Mr. Stone, the Bengals Ravens, I know, it's pretty boring. It's pretty boring so far. But you know what? Sometimes these AFC North games are that. I would say to lean more towards the under on AFC North divisional games. The Browns, when they play the Ravens, tend to be a grinded-out game. When they play the Bengals, usually like a 2017 game. A little different with Baker Mayfield sometimes. And there's an incomplete pass, and it's going to be 4th down for the Bengals. This is almost the same position they were on the first drive. This was almost the same position, and I'm watching Tannehill throw deep, and wow. Titans already into the Chiefs. Oh, no, incomplete pass. Incomplete. So this is about 5 yards closer, and they are going to give McPherson here a chance to put 3 points up on the board. And McPherson's going to try a 52-yarder. Kick is up and right down somewhat the middle. And it's 3-0 Cincy. So Cincy looking pretty good offensively. They do have started with good field position, especially on that last drive, starting on the 44-yard line. Coach Tim, so did you say you're in Tennessee? I can't remember. Was it Tennessee? I assume Hulu, kind of like YouTube, only plays your local TV. Is that correct? There's nothing like Direct TV where you can just look at every game, or Dish, I guess. Hitty, someone get a TV. Someone get a TV. I haven't even looked at the scores. Let's take a look at the scores here. Cincinnati's up 3-0. Miami's up 7-0 on Atlanta. New England 14-0. We got them -7. I really hope that doesn't come down to like a fourth quarter backdoor play. The Giants losing by 3 to Carolina, and Tennessee's up 7-0 over Kansas City. We're at commercial break after the Bengals just went up 3-0 on the Ravens. And we're going to take a live look here at the Giants. As I mentioned, as we started at the 1 o'clock time slot, I liked the Giants. Didn't pull the trigger, but I think the Giants are a good play today. I actually like them straight up. Switch on over to Green Bay here on the Red Zone channel. Rodgers' little screen pass almost intercepted for a pick 6. Wow, that could have been great for our team total over 20 for the Washington football team. Chattanooga, that's right. Thank you, Chattanooga, Tennessee. They have. I drove through Chattanooga once when we moved from Orlando, Florida, across country, but there was like a river. I think a river is on Chattanooga. Maybe it's probably called the Chattanooga River. I don't know. Looked like a nice area. Hoosier Proud, you have DirecTV. What's a cheaper option with local channels? 100% YouTube TV. I've been trying. I'm not even a spokesman, and the Giants look like they may have got a touchdown there. I'm not even a spokesman for YouTube TV, and I have to tell you, for $70 a month, maybe 80 if you get the whole sports package, which includes like 30 channels you don't need to watch, including beach volleyball, college beach volleyball. YouTube TV is by far the greatest And the only thing with YouTube TV, and it actually hasn't happened in a while, looks like the Giants might have been out there before they scored a touchdown, is it does run off your internet. So you need to make sure you do buy your internet at a premium if you don't want to constantly have issues with it. And when I say a premium, just don't get the basic internet, get the middle tier. So, Bengals kickoff, 1st and 25 for the Ravens. When we were young, most QB wins under the age of 25. Bernie Kosar, hey, look at that. Bernie Kosar had 28. Josh Allen's got 28. Roethlisberger had 29. Bledsoe 32. Marino 34. And Lamar Jackson, I believe, is at the head of the table with 35 wins. Wow, that's crazy. That's nuts. And everybody keeps saying the guy's not going to be able to sustain the way he plays. And you know what? It's been a while. So, little pitch pass for the Titans. And I think the Titans are going to just destroy the Chiefs today. Yep. So, second down after a little rush by Williams there. Second down for Baltimore. Yeah, Hoosier, no problem. I would definitely go to them. They're fantastic. And, I mean, there isn't a sporting event. And college football Saturdays has probably, like, somewhere between 15 to 25 games. I mean, it's games that you want to watch. Yeah, Eddie, I like that. I think the Giants is a good play today. Lamar Jackson back to throw. Nice. Coach Tim took them as well. Very good call. Eddie, they starting to call me upset queen. Is that because you're picking all upsets or because your team's getting upset? 3 freaking points, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Stone. 3 freaking points. Guys, if you're just joining us, not much going on in the NFL early here. The Titans probably the most exciting game to watch. They're up 7-0. It looks like it's going to be 3rd down for the Titans in Chiefs territory. That's almost at the end of the first quarter. 3rd and 6 for the Ravens. Jackson back to throw. Man, his couple passes early on in this game has kind of looked like Baker Mayfield, about 2 feet over the receivers. So maybe somebody needs to check his shoulder and see if it's torn. Because you've been calling upsets. Tannehill, 3rd and 7, almost inside the red zone here. They are checking. No, yeah, it looks like the Giants' touchdown's not going to score. Ravens are punting. Tannehill back to throw. Throws a fade route to the end zone. And that's caught for a touchdown. Wow. That seemed like a little push-off, didn't it? A little push-off there by Brown? I mean, I don't know. It did seem like a little bit. So it looks like the Titans are up 14, going to be 14-0 here in a second. If you're a Tennessee Titan fan like Coach Tim is, you got to be ecstatic, especially considering the division you're in. I mean, Coach Tim, any chance that you might want to play some 3rd graders as well in that division? I mean, I think that would probably be a good bet. All right. So we're at commercial break. Really boring Bengals Ravens game. I believe it was Brown. I believe A.J. Brown got the touchdown there. So let's see here. Taking a look at Washington football team has the ball back at the end of the first quarter. Cincinnati up 3-0. Miami up 7-0. New England's up 14-0 with the ball. Tennessee's up 14-0. And the Giants get that call back. And now they still can't get into the end zone. I'm sorry. They couldn't get. Did they go for it on 4th? I don't know, but Carolina got the ball back. So I believe that was a goal line stop. Yep, I think it was 4th and 1 from the 1. They hand it off, and he just absolutely gets stuffed. I'm not sure I like that play call there. Like, kick the field goal, tie the game up, and move on. You got to get points out of that drive. How many of you out there think that you take the points no matter what? Just take the points no matter what, unless you have to score to beat a team. Like if it's 10-6 with a minute left, you have to score a touchdown. But early on in these games, get the points. How many times do we say as bettors that missed field goal or that non-field goal cost us the game? It's a lot. Typical Giants football, Robert. Typical. Absolutely 100% correct there. It's a little devastating on just how bad some of their play calling is. It almost resembles some play calling by the Browns. Not gonna lie. So we're still at commercial break. Coming out of commercial break here. Cincinnati's up 3-0. Matt Ryan just got dropped. Absolutely dropped by Miami. A lot of people had the Falcons -3 here. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Lamar Jackson hasn't done anything in this game so far. Joe Burrow under center, starting from the 29-yard line of the Bengals. Higgins in motion to his right. And I believe Perrine is in the backfield. I don't know where Mixon is. And that's going to be a handoff to Perrine, and it goes for about -2 yards. So second and long coming up for the Bengals. They're replaying this pass to the and see. I still think that's a little bit of a shove. He had to get that separation somehow, but I guess we're just giving everyone in the Titans uniform a benefit of the doubt. Mac Jones back to throw, and I'm just paying attention to some red zone here. Nice little pass into Jets territory. So Burrow under center. Shotgun formation, and he's got 5 wideouts. And it's going to be caught to number 83, Boyd. Where's Jamar Chase sighting? Jamar Chase, I don't think, has been targeted or has a reception in this game. Where the hell has he been? So 3rd and 5 for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, not great. 5 of 12 for 55 yards so far in the game. They haven't been able to get past that 35-yard line of Baltimore. They kind of get stopped. They have good offensive play calling until they get down to about the 35 of the Ravens, and then just like that, there's a stall in the drive. Burrow here on 3rd and 5 throws deep, and that is off the shoulder of Higgins. Burrow did give Higgins an opportunity to get that there, but he was just being chased, and he had to throw across his body. So didn't happen, and the Bengals are going to have to punt for the second time. It looks like Burrow just kind of throws that one up there. Ooh, you could have called maybe pass interference. The left hand looks like it's interfered with. But regardless, Bengals punting in this one. Hughes definitely took Bengals plus 9.5. Good luck to you. I think it looks pretty good so far. Elliot V, what's up, buddy? What's going on? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. AFC North, just a hardcore first place on the line divisional matchup here. Andy, Titans need to let Henry run for 300. I want to say that's because you have him on your fantasy team, Andy. I want to say that's you know what, though? Let's be honest. Tannehill's been throwing the ball a lot. I think there's a good chance that, now that they're up 2 touchdowns, that Henry's just going to get the ball. Hey, Mike. Yeah, Sunday's going well. Oh, you ordered a sweatshirt? Yes, look at this. I'm wearing the Grandstand Bettors sweatshirt. I don't know if that's in our bio. We under merchandise in the description below of the live stream. If you click on it, hey, listen, I'm not even gonna lie. It's comfy as hell. They are extremely comfortable. They're not too expensive. I want to say they were like around $30-some or so. But very good. So if you guys are looking for some winter apparel, go ahead, grab a sweatshirt. If you're looking for some workout gear, we also have tank tops, men's, women's, unisex t-shirts. So head on over to our merchandise link there and get yourself some gear. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate the shout out. Glad you ordered from us. And all the proceeds just help support our channel. 100%. Titans +7. Packers need to step it up. Yeah, the Packers, they looked good on their first drive, having a little bit of trouble here with Washington, as Washington is on the 42 of Green Bay. Looks like the Falcons are going to try to kick a field goal. We are at a commercial break, by the way, for the Bengals game. Why'd you overthink this game on the under? You want a Grandstand Better hoodie, Elliot? Just click the link below. Grab one, man. Grab one. Great Christmas presents, by the way, too. Great Christmas presents. Andy made me laugh so hard and get it all over my sweatshirt. TechFest. TechFest in the apparel store, Andy. We don't have TechFest. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're funny. You're funny. We don't have TechFest. All right, so we're back. We're back in Cincinnati, and it's 3-0 to the Bengals. The Giants. What are they doing here? I don't know, but there's gonna be a flag. I'm keeping my eye on the red zone. Looks like a safety maybe for the Giants. 1st and 10 in the meantime here for Lamar Jackson, and he's back to throw. And he throws across the middle. Mark Andrews. First sighting for Mark Andrews today. And they're out at about midfield. And yeah, that's going to be a safety for, I believe, intentional grounding, Robert. I'm not listening to the game. So it does look like it's intentional grounding. That's a great pass and good pocket protection here for the Ravens as Mark Andrews gets out to about the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. That was the longest play by either team today. That's crazy. It was only 24 yards. Wow, a nice little fake end around, but nobody on Cincinnati got fooled by that. So it's going to be 2nd down and 12. What do you think about Colts in San Francisco? So that was one of our free picks. We took the over 43, and to be honest, it could have dropped more. Let me take a look at it. Let's look at the live betting here. We got... It's down to 42, so we didn't even get it at the best number. I think I might continue to put money on the over there. Listen, a lot of people overreact, I think, on weather. Is it raining in San Francisco? Yes. Is it raining a lot? Yes. Is it 20, 30-mile-an-hour winds right now? Yes. Will it be at game time? No. Okay? And then the same thing kind of happened Thursday Night Football. The weather, let's be honest, the weather didn't affect the over-under of that game in the least bit. Okay? Some poor playing led to the under on that one. So it had nothing to do with the weather. So if you're looking at the weather solely as the reason for an under in that game, I think you need to get rid of that idea. Could it still go under? Yes, but I don't think the weather's going to have anything to do with it. Coach Tim, Mahomes was sacked again, 4th down. Crazy. They're not even putting that on the red zone right now. It's 3rd and 5 for the Ravens on the 49-yard line. Jackson back to throw. Pump fakes once, and wow! Okay, that was pretty cool. That was something out of the NBA. Jackson basically flat-footed, pump fakes, and then throws to Andrews across the middle. We got to see this again. And they're going to be down to about the 22-yard line. That was a hell of a pass. They didn't show the pump fake again, but that should be a top play. So end of the first quarter. Been a very boring first quarter here in Baltimore. 3-0 though. Bengals 3-0. And we'll see what comes of it. Pettis, 28-yard reception. Was that in the Giants game, Robert? So we're at commercial break here at the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a look at the red zone and the Washington football team, which we have a prop bet team total over 20. They are at the 30, about the 29-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Meanwhile, Patriots, we have them -7. They're now up 17-0. So a little breathing room there. So I got to like that. They beat, I think it was 24-6 last time they faced the Jets, and Zach Wilson, I think, had 4 interceptions in that game. I'm not saying it's going to cover. I'm not going to say that the Patriots are going to lose. We're very early in the game, but just an interesting line against Bill Belichick against a rookie quarterback there. 2nd and 9 for the Redskins. Heineke's going to look, and he's going to run it, and he slides to about the 23. So 3rd and short, chance to get in the red zone there. I'm seeing the Pettis play now. Yeah. Coach Tim, first TD was brilliant. Henry took the snap, but threw the ball. Bookie messed up my ticket. I had Pats money line, Bruins money line, wanted Ravens money line. They gave me Rams minus 16.5. Yikes. That's a lot of points to be laying, and I got to be honest. I think Goff might want to play better in this game just because of who he's going against. I mean, listen, if you're on a team and they basically say, we don't want you, we want that quarterback, as Heineke throws across the middle, almost intercepted. So, looks like Washington might kick a field goal here to get to 10 points. That's okay. Points are good. That's a lot of points. And you know what? We're big NHL bettors. We only took one NHL bet today. It wasn't the Bruins. Bruins are up 3-1. So that looks good in the first. We did like the over in that, though. San Jose has been scoring a lot of points. A lot of points. Hey, Coach, listen. You can go on our Patreon. If you subscribe to our Patreon, you get 1 pick a day. That's our picks. We're 5-2. We're 5-2. That's the greatest thing. That's what we really created for anybody who wants to see all of our picks, or not all of our picks, but at least a pick a day. We're 5-2 after 1 week on Patreon. So join Patreon, $6.99 a month, and you get our pick. Let me see what pick we put. I don't pick the pick that we put up there. It's one of our team members. The pick is up there. Oh, well, the pick's already out. So Patriots minus 7. That was the pick that we put up there. So, hey, it's our free pick, but it is one of our picks. So that's what we ended up putting up there. Hopefully, and that one looks good right now. That one looks good. So 2nd and 10 here as we start the second quarter. Baltimore, and it's going to be a short run, so it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 11, 3rd and 12. Oh, no, Washington missed a field goal. Come on, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? That is going to be hard to cover. I didn't even know bookies still existed, Elliot. I'm going to be 100% honest. Never used a bookie in my life. Always just either use an offshore book or a casino. I feel like there's less chance I get murdered. Oh, it was blocked. Okay, it was blocked. So, looking at the Jets here, they're on the 35. We just spoke of that. And a completion to Wilson. There we go. Out to the Jets finally get into Patriots territory. A great catch by Griffin. So, it's 4th and 11. The Ravens will be punting again. Bengals defense. Tucker's going to try to come in. Sorry, they are in field goal range. He's going to come in, and it looks like he's going to kick a 45-yarder up and through. So, 3-3. 3-3 in the game. A very boring game at that. Couple of field goals. That's all that's been going on. Elliot's on the Italian side of Brooklyn. All right, well, those would be the mobsters that we don't give our money to. I'm just kidding. Coach used to have to call the only bookie around here. Settle up day was Tuesday. Some Tuesdays I wondered how I would pull it off. I got to hand it to you guys. Never lived that life. Couldn't even tell you what that is. Never, ever lived that life with a bookie, anything like that. Oh, no! Oh, it looks like there's pass interference on the Patriots in the end zone. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, never done that. If you guys have lived that bookie lifestyle, let us know in the chat if calling up a bookie and having to settle on Tuesdays was a regular thing for you. Definitely wasn't for my generation. We've always had the internet, thank God. Titans already into the Chiefs territory. The Titans could win this 21-0. Titans could win this 20... Wilson is on the turf. Robert, thank you. Wilson's on the turf. That actually might be bad if we're doing Patriots -7 because I would feel much more confident. Boogie was the captain of Chattanooga Mafia. Boogie was the captain of the Chattanooga Mafia. Now, I don't want to make New York Chattanooga feel less like a city, but is Chattanooga Mafia the same as the Brooklyn Mafia, or is like the Chattanooga Mafia a bunch of guys in like trailers? No, I'm just joking. Eddie, it's okay. You can brag. Go ahead and brag. Elliot says they only break your legs if you own a certain amount of money. How much money is that? I want to know how much money that is. I'm guessing something over like 10 grand maybe, or more than that probably. I don't know. That was before I ever heard of unit betting. Listen, I mean, you probably, Coach Tim, were unit betting the entire time you were betting with a bookie. The thing is, your units just were way higher than what they should have been. 10K, yeah, okay. I'm sure I assume you're laughing at the 10K. Oh, I'm right? Okay. So, 3-3 here. We're getting back into the Bengals Ravens game. Been very defensively played so far. You know, the Ravens do this. The Ravens come out with a game plan that doesn't work. They stick to that game plan for like literally the whole first half. It's like, hey guys, if this doesn't work, we're just not going to do it. Oh my God, and Mike White is making his season debut for the Jets. I don't know if this is going to be good or bad for our -7 because, in all honesty, we did not predict Mike White to be in the game, and I don't think the Patriots predicted Mike White to be in the game. Joe Mixon there does go for a first down rush of 10 yards, so it looks like it'll be first down and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Bengals. Wilson just got hit hard. So Mike White, second and goal here, out of Western Kentucky in his 4th season. Got to be honest, don't know anything about the guy. Second and goal for the Jets. And it's going to be there it is. There's a touchdown. So 17-7. Oh, there's a flag. Might be offensive holding. We'll have to see what happens there. So second down and 1. They didn't call that a first down. Mixon, now he still can't get the first down. And it's going to be third down and about a long 1, maybe a short 2 here with 13:08 left in the second quarter. Joe Mixon, only 5 rushes, 19 yards so far. 5 rushes, 19 yards. Not great. Just not doing well in the game. Third and 1. This is a big play for the Bengals. There's one guy with his shirt off in the stands in Baltimore. God, he looks like an idiot. We'll keep an eye on the Jets. It's second and goal there, and it looks like Mike White might throw the ball. And now it's going to be fourth down for the Bengals, so that absolutely was ridiculous. They are going to hand off, and it's going to be third and goal now from about the 3-yard line. IG Live at the same time you stream. Maybe do Instagram Live at the same time we stream. I got to learn how to do Instagram then, Andy. Not very good at Instagram. There's too much social media. I have no time for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I mean, like, what do they like? This is why people are way more successful. That doesn't mean people have better bets. It means people are way more successful. with their business. Because, and I'm not saying we're not successful, because we're very successful, but why we're not millionaires right now, as Rodgers is trying to throw, fell down. I don't have time for all that social media. I mean, does anybody have time for social media? I mean, I wish I would have lived back in the days of non-social media. I just think it was that much better. But McCaffrey is out, Viking. McCaffrey's out. Mike White back to throw on 3rd and goal, and touchdown. He just threw his first career touchdown pass, and the flag's on the play, but I believe it's going to be pass interference on the defense. So Mike White throws his first career touchdown pass. And if you're a Patriots fan and a bettor like us on the -7, that's just an absolutely ridiculous 3rd down throw that you have to, like, what are you doing there? What are you doing? Just face up and see. The guy's going to telegraph where he's throwing. Come on. So bad. Rodgers, as we're in commercial break, as Lamar Jackson and company are going to come out in a bit. It looks like they're going to kick a field goal here. That game's just flying. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. It was going to be 4th and 12. There is a flag on the play. Could be roughing the passer. We'll have to see. Have to see with that. The Giants are up 5-3. What a fun scoreline. What a fun scoreline that is. And it looks like the Packers were the ones with the flag. So 4th and 12. Looks like Packers and Crosby are coming out. Zach Wilson limping on the sideline there. Extra point for the Jets is going to be up. And good. So 17-7, still covering there. A little worried, especially looks like Wilson's going to the locker room. So that's not good for the Jets. Looks like Mike White is going to be in for the rest of the game. And I don't like that. I like betting against one guy that we know is not good. I don't like... This is kind of like the same thing with Geno Smith. And the Packers... field goal was blocked. So 7-7 still in that game. Tennessee ended up kicking a field goal 17-0 in that game. Guys, a lot of weird score lines going on in this Week 7. Wow, that wasn't even close in the Mason Crosby kick. A lot of weird score lines. 5-3. That's my fun. That's the most fun in the Giants and the not Dolphins. Sorry, the Panthers game. Speaking of that Dolphins game, Atlanta trailing 7-3 to the Dolphins. They're driving here with Mike Davis. Matt Ryan's 9-12 for 86 yards. But we are back in the Ravens and the Bengals game. Not much going on. 3-3. And Lamar hands it off. Oh, no. What a fake. They faked everybody out. Goes for about 13 yards on the replay there himself. I believe he tried to hand it off to Ricard, but then he kept it himself. Went for about 14 yards. And I feel like Lamar Jackson's going to start putting the ball in his hands and see what happens. And he does that out to about the 42-yard line. So 1st down and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. If you're just joining us, guys, we're 13 away from 30. Let's get up to 30 likes. Smash that like button. Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday so far. We're just about in the second quarter of the Sunday football. And Lamar again calls his own number for about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 as we get near the 45-yard line of the Ravens. We do. We do NBA. We sure do. We do have, I think we have 2 plays. We have 2 plays on our card. Just looking at our card, we have 2 plays on our card. We had a nice little under bet the other day. We're going to go pretty low key here at the beginning. We're not going to go too much on the NBA. Personally, though, I don't cap the NBA. Hate the NBA. I won't do it. Another person on our team does the NBA. Can't stand it. Mark Andrews. Is that Andrews? I'm sorry, that's Wilcox. Wilcox gets Oliver. I don't know. Why did I write Wilcox? So Oliver. I'm looking at the wrong team. You know, I put these big boards up with team names, and I'm just looking at the wrong one. So yeah, Oliver 84 there with a 1st down. And Lamar Jackson doing a great job here trying to get down the field, maybe put some more points on the board. Itty knew it was going to be a weird Sunday because last week everyone was eating on but yeah, they sure were. Sure were. In fact, this week, if you would have taken probably all underdogs or all point spreads, it might have been pretty good. You probably would have come ahead easily. Itty likes the Grizzlies to cover. Robert, so I believe it's 17-0. I'm not seeing anything on the red zone from them. I think it's 17-0. NBA sucked for me the last week. Too hard to read these teams and players. Yeah. So the same. I mean, we're myself for Grandstand Bettors. I'm the NHL handicapper. Another guy on our team is the NBA handicapper. And for NHL, the window of opportunity for NHL is between the 30th game and about the 72nd game. So there's about 50 days there that you can be very profitable in the NHL. So we go very small to start. We won't fire a lot of tickets, maybe one a day, if that, on the NHL. But it can get very profitable here starting right around January 2nd. Al, congratulations. Good start in NBA. Awesome. Nice job. Let's see. Mahomes threw did he? They're not showing anything on red zone. It's 2nd and 11 here for Lamar Jackson. He and the Ravens are on the 38-yard line of the Bengals. And the pocket just collapsed on him, and he's sacked at the 41. Heineke just ran for like 40 yards. I kept an eye on that while I was watching Lamar do his thing, but looks like Heineke, he's got 3 rushes for 50 yards. I believe here they're going to show the Mahomes interception. Back to throw. Mahomes scrambles, throws, and oh, wow, intercepted off a little pop-up pass. So, yeah, that's unfortunate for Mahomes and company. So, let's see here. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 13 for Lamar Jackson. This is about Justin Tucker's edge of reasoning here at 56, 57-yard field goal. They do get a nice pass and almost a first down. There's going to be a flag, and Bengals are pointing that that's on the Ravens. This would easily have been in Tucker's range now, as it was a completion for about 12 yards. But flag on the play, and we'll have to see what this is. Holding on the offense, so it's going to be 3rd down and 23 now, I believe. Unless that was ahead of the line of scrimmage, and it might have been. Heineke on 4th and 3 throws incomplete. So Washington football team, that's not what we got. Their team total over 20, so that's just not helping us every time they don't put up points on the board. If they would have kicked 2 field goals like they could have, that would have been 13. Come on, guys. What are you doing? If you're just joining us, guys, smash that like button. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It's a nice Sunday, week 7 of the NFL. 3rd and 23 here for the Ravens, as Baltimore and the Ravens are in a defensive struggle in the first half here. 8 minutes left on the clock and counting. Eric, yep, we just saw that. We saw they stopped, yeah, for sure. That was a good defensive play, too. So Lamar Jackson back to throw, steps up in the pocket, and he wants to run 23 yards, and he's going to get about 11 or 12, but he is in the edge of field goal range for Tucker. I believe it'd be a 55, 56-yarder from here. Now, will they let Tucker do it? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to send Tucker out. I mean, there's just good coverage down the field. Although, the way that it looked like that might have been a drawn-up run. Oh, they are going to send him out. And no, I'm sorry. Koch is out. Koch is punting from the 50. So, they're not going to let Tucker try a 55, 56-yarder. And it goes through the end zone. So, again, bad net yardage on these punts in these awkward positions. Al, 2-player props in the NBA tonight. Fournette over 15.5 points and Davis over 24.5 points. You heard it here first, folks, on Grandstand Bettors YouTube channel. Al with 2-player props tonight. Make sure you go lock those in if you bet the NBA. 3rd and 1 for Carolina, trying to score some more points in this highly massive offensive output of 5-3. The Giants are winning. You know what sucks about a scoreline like that? I think the line like, I feel like the line was 3. Was the line +3? I believe so for the Giants. That makes it 8-3. So like a touchdown still covers. That's an awful. It could be a bad beat in that game for sure with that scoreline right off the bat. Oh, hey guys, I want to talk about one thing. We're at commercial here, and we're forced to watch on the red zone the Titans game. I want to talk about something. The wife and I spent the last 24 hours. We watched Squid Game. Has anybody seen Squid Game? And I want to know what you guys thought about that. I know there's got to be somebody on here that watched Squid Game. We did. We loved it. We hope there's a season 2 because they left it a little open-ended. I'm sorry, but Moore just slid instead of trying to run more in an open field. What are you doing? I don't get that. So let me know if you watch Squid Game. If you like Squid Game, smash the like button. Let me know that you enjoyed that. I thought it was fun. Also, if you have any recommendations on what the wife and I should watch coming up in the next week, we do have some downtime this week, so we were thinking about starting a new show. Let me know if you have a good show out there that you guys like. Meanwhile, just abysmal for Tannehill. I'm not Tannehill, but for Mahomes and KC. I mean, it's about to be 24-0. Yeah, Coach, the acting is a little bit odd. We watched it with the English dubbing, which I think made it a little funnier. I'm not a big subtitle fan. I like to watch the screen instead of having to read the words. But I thought it was very good. Acting is a little weird. I think the ending was a little disappointing. I thought there was going to be a little more something to it. But regardless, it was a good show. So, 1st and 10 for the Bengals here on the 20-yard line as it's going to be 24-0. Nope. Looks like A.J. Brown was unable to get in the end zone, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1. 1st down and 10 for the Bengals, though. Really defensive game here. Both teams combined 3 of 12 on 3rd downs, and Joe Burrow's under center. 3 wideouts, 2 at his right, 1 to his left. Looks left, throws left, and it is going to be about a 9-yard reception, and that is for Higgins. Higgins has been featured all first half. Wow, the Chiefs just stood up Henry. Lost it 2 yards there on the goal line. Looks like it is going to be roughing the passer as well on the Ravens, so add that yardage again. The Patriots chance to score, and they do. Nice little screen pass by Mac Jones, and it looks like the Patriots add on. So that is going to be 23-7. We'll see, though, what their defense can do against essentially rookie quarterback in his 4th season for the Jets now that Wilson is out. So 1st and 10 for Cincinnati here. And they are going to be out, I believe, near midfield after the roughing the passer call. Burrow is going to go under center on 1st down and 10. Yep, they're at the 44.5-yard line. Looks like this is going to be a run play. And they get, nope, it's going to be a play action. And he looks deep across the middle, wide open for the touchdown. Cincinnati put 6 on the board for them. That was Uzomah, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I hope I'm close, but Uzomah is what I'm going to say. So 9-3, what a hell of a play action. You know, they even had me faked out. That formation looked run all the way, and Burrow does a nice job with the play action and throws across the middle for the touchdown. So 9-3 pending the extra point here. Viking, yeah, Squid Game was great. Loved it. Big play for Julio Jones. Didn't see it, Coach. Sorry, did not see it. People just do nothing big in Japan. Touchdown Titans. So it's assume it's 24-0. Now, remind me or tell me if I'm wrong here, as Lazard did get 18 yards receiving. So, hey, we're closing in on his total. We need a total, I believe, of 33. So we just need 15 more yards from Lazard, and we win that player prop. But remind me if I'm wrong. Was Tennessee not up by 20-some points in a playoff game against the Chiefs? And I'm being honest here. I just want to double check. that was who I was thinking of. I believe, weren't they up like 28-7, and then they lost the game? Or actually, they lost that game by the end of the first half? I can't remember. I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think they're a different team. They're both different teams. But, yeah. Still could. You never know. So 10-3, as the extra point did go in. 10-3, Cincinnati over Baltimore. This could not be working out better for the Cleveland Browns, as Baltimore does have a 2-game lead, or would have a 2-game lead over them with a win today. But instead, if Cincinnati could win, it would just be a 1-game lead. Baltimore and Cincinnati would be tied, I believe, atop with a 5-2 record, and then the Browns would be one back at 4-3. Isaac, who was the TD to Just My Fantasy? Who you got? Isaac, for the Bengals, it was the tight end, Uzma. If that's who you're talking about. It wasn't Mixon. It was a 55-yard pass to Uzma across the middle. They play action to Mixon. And you know what? You got to give Burrow some credit. He stood up in the pocket there. It was collapsing on him, and he did a nice job. So, 1st and 10. There's 38 seconds left. I don't know what Green Bay's trying to do here. I don't know why Tanya didn't get out of bounds there either. But 2nd and 4 for Green Bay. Meanwhile, Lamar Jackson throws, and that is going to be a completion almost out to midfield right off the bat. And Bateman with a nice about 20-yard gain there. Lazard's at 31. Are you serious? Did he get another catch? He sure did. I just need 2 more yards. 2 more yards. That was a 2-unit play from us. What else do we got going on? Patriots look good so far. Bears, Bucks aren't till later. 49ers, Colts aren't till later. And one more player prop isn't till later. Chiefs is a loser for sure. Darnold had another turnover. He came back in the game. Oh, sorry, not. See, I still think he's on the Jets. I'm thinking Wilson. So Darnold for the Carolina, huh? Had another turnover. Crazy. 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 for Lamar Jackson and company. Still on their own side of the 50-yard line. Just keeping an eye on the Green Bay game. 2nd and 4 from, and that is to, who is that to? Oh, that's to Lazard. All right, look at first half prop winner Lazard cashed that ticket. Fantastic. Awesome. Love it. So we're up 2 units on the day. We pushed this morning. We had 2 Premier League bets. They went 1-1. Loser on an over in Tottenham and an easy winner in the Liverpool game. Easy winner. I don't know if anybody watches soccer, but Liverpool absolutely destroyed Manchester United in a statement game, 5-0. So, good day so far. Let's see if we can't get it continuing. Thank you, Al. Just saw that actually on the red zone as it happened. Lamar Jackson and company trying to score some points. I mean, Cincinnati shut them down. It's 3rd and 7 from their own 48. Lamar Jackson's got 40 rushing yards. The rest of the team has -4 yards. I mean, that's kind of normal. Jackson back to throw in the pocket, and he's going to run again. And, I think he reached the ball and got the first down. I think they should give him that first down there. Just keeping an eye on Rodgers there, and that's a catch to Adams. 22 seconds left. Green Bay is looking to score a touchdown before the end of half there. Robert, you're correct. I believe you're correct. I believe that was the first touchdown pass, if I'm not mistaken. 1st down and 10. They did give Baltimore a first down. Lamar does a great job as he's going down. Stretching. Oh, no. I think you should look at that. They might challenge that. Can't do it anymore. Lamar Jackson back to throw. And across the middle, complete to Hollywood Brown down to the 26-yard line. So the Bengals come down. They get their first touchdown of the game. And now the Baltimore Ravens are looking to answer back. You know, we didn't bet the under. We leaned the under when this game started. It looked like it was going to start this way or that way, but it could go over here, especially the way now both these teams are kind of throwing, airing it out a little bit more. I think you can't run. Both these teams definitely aren't going to be able to to run. So first down and 10. Lamar Jackson from the 20, looks like the 27 now, throws across the middle. Hollywood Brown again to about the 21-yard line. So it's going to be second down and about 4. Kansas City, a little pitch play. That was pretty cool. That was nice. What's up, Alejandro? Another week in the books, man. Hope you had a great week. Hope you had a good week, sir. Hey, guys, if you're just joining us, as I see more people joining us, hey, make sure you definitely hit that like button for sure. Make sure you help support our channel. Also, we talked about our awesome, we're wearing it for the first time. It finally came, not finally came, it takes 7 to 10 days shipping, but our Grandstand Bettors gear is now up. If you want some Grandstand Bettors gear, go down to the description and the link is there for you. Also, become a Patreon. Hey, $6.99 a month gets you one play a day, and that is going to get you one play a day of our picks in general. 5 and 2 since we started Patreon, so I know our Patreon members are very happy so far. We look to go to 6 and 2 today with the Patriots -7. So cash in all 3 Bulls games so far. Fantastic. Jackson gets down to, I believe, the 1-yard line, and the 2-minute warning's coming. So it looks like it's going to be first and goal for the Ravens here. First and goal for the Ravens. Little AFC North matchup at the 2-minute warning, and it looks like it's going to be a good game. Maybe a fourth quarter last drive type of game. Tua and the Dolphins down by 3 now to the Falcons, 10-7. So we took the Bulls. Listen, Alejandro and Itty, we had the Bulls NBA bet -5. I want to say it was 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. We had a -5, and I don't know if you guys watched that game, but there was like a last-minute layup that didn't count, or a last-minute shot that didn't count that would have backdoored us, but because it didn't count, we actually cashed. So instead of losing and at a 4-point victory, we won at a 6-point victory. Did you guys bet on that game? Interception by the Falcons in the end zone. Interception by the Falcons in the end zone. So Tua and the Dolphins continue to look awful. Yeah, the last shot by Corey. Yeah, that didn't count. Yeah, were you on the -5 on that game? That's crazy. Eddie's been betting against the Lakers. It's been a pretty easy bets. The Suns destroyed them. The Warriors beat them on opening night. I mean, I hate LeBron James, so I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. We are still in the 2-minute warning for the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. So we are taking a look at the red zone here. Aaron Rodgers, 3rd and 5 from the 10. And backdoor throw to Lazard, and Lazard just keeps racking up the points, and he has a touchdown. So 14-7. It's probably going to be after the extra point is made. Oh, Alejandro, you had 5.5. Oh man, it was rough. That was rough to watch. Itty, LeBron hasn't guarded people for like the better half of the second half of his career. He's gotten a little lethargical. I take that back. He's a good defender, but he only wants to guard when he wants to guard. It's like and the Packers do get the extra point as it nicks the upright but goes through. Al, the Magic might not win 15 games this season. But best chat message so far today. Lakers need to get their AARP cards renewed. That's fantastic. Fantastic. First and goal for the Ravens after the 2-minute warning, down to the 1. Down to the 1. So second and goal, and they're just going to rush the ball, hopefully take up some time here. Alejandro has got the Giants and the Panthers under. Well, that looks pretty good so far, Alejandro, as Mahomes rushes. Oh, and he fumbles the ball. Oh, my God. I'm sure somebody else, that's not live. I'm sure that happened a long time ago, but Mahomes rushed for a first down, fumbles the ball, and it looks like Tennessee might have a chance to go up 30 points at halftime. Just crazy. Just crazy. Let's see here. Well, we're done with that bet. Let's take a look at... I was keeping an eye on the Lazard over for his yardage, but that cashed pretty easily. And we're going to take a look now at what the Patriots are doing. They're up 24-7, and it looks like they just took over. So they're going to have a 2-minute drill with Mac Jones. Meanwhile, a handoff from Lamar up the middle. Baltimore in for the touchdown, and it is up. We're a point away from having a 10-10 game, and Freeman with the 1-yard touchdown. Crazy. I actually put him on my big board there because of just how many injuries Baltimore's had at running back. It's just been crazy. Absolutely crazy. 4:38 that drive, 10 plays, 75 yards. And he just goes right up the middle. Meanwhile, Matt Ryan, as we watch the extra point in the Ravens game, Matt Ryan throws deep on the sideline. One-handed catch by Pitts. Sick. Kyle Pitts just made an unbelievable one-handed catch. That was nuts. I don't know if he had both feet in, though. We'll have to look at that again. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied 10-10 in Baltimore. So, AFC North, first place on the line. And I want to see. I don't know if they counted that. Yeah, I think they did. So the Falcons are already in Dolphins territory. There's 12 seconds left on the clock, and Falcons are just trying to get some extra points here, get in field goal range for sure. They're on the 23, so they might have a play to the end zone here. Nope, they're going to go sideline, and that is complete. So about 7 seconds left. They actually, I think, have one chance to go to the end zone still. The Jets were stopped 4th and 1. Yeah, I saw it change possessions. I figured they went for it. I think then Mac Jones threw a nice pass to Bolden and then a completion to Bourne. So I think they're 3rd and 1 actually already on the Jets' 35-yard line with 1:24 left. Tucker here to kick off. Hey, Burrow's got time. He can go 2-minute drill here. Burrow's got some time. There's 1:51 left. I think the Ravens really scored too quickly there. Looks like the Falcons are going to kick a field goal, and you kicks it up and through. So Falcons 13, Miami 7. That looks like it's going to head into halftime. So Jamar Chase, I don't think he has been. I have not called Jamar Chase his name all day, so I don't know if he's even been targeted. First and 10 for Burrow on the 25-yard line. And Burrow's back to throw. Throws right, and that is a completion. Is that Higgins again? Wow, Higgins is just having a phenomenal day. That's got to be his 5th, 6th catch. Maybe they use Chase as a decoy in this game because they've been going everywhere else. 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Burrow, and throws right, and it's Uzma. So Uzma with a first down, 1:24 left. Cincinnati only has one timeout left, but hey, they're moving down the field, and they are around the 40. I want to say around the 40. First and 10. Hoosier, we don't do Notre Dame games. You know. To be honest, I mean, we would if we thought we'd get a lot of people watching, we don't have always a lot of people watching. But the thing with Notre Dame games is it's kind of like the one time of the weekend that we can relax and enjoy ourselves without having to do anything grandstand better wise. So we kind of take Saturday evenings to just enjoy ourselves. Robert, I'm sorry, man. Chase not called because you have his prop. I know. It feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? First and 10 for the Patriots near the red zone there. Second and 4 for Burrow. Burrow, back shoulder. There's Jamar Chase. There you go, Robert. Jamar Chase with a catch there. First down and 10 for the Bengals across midfield. I'm sorry, I read that wrong, Hoosier. Yeah, we go to games when we can. Again, though, we do so much with Grandstand Bettors on the weekends. We really have to find time. Oh, that might be pass interference. Higgins was the intended receiver. No, second and 10, 32 seconds left. So we did go to, we went to the Purdue game this year. And then actually we traveled to Chicago and went to the Shamrock Series there in Soldier Field. So those were 2 good games, 2 good wins. I actually give a friend of mine a hard time. He went to the next game, which was Cincinnati, one game that we wanted to go to, just didn't have time or the capability to. And he brought home a loser. So, we did our part going to Purdue, going to Wisconsin game, but he brought home a loser for Cincinnati. And with 32 seconds left, Burrow's trying to get it looks like they're going to have to use their last timeout. I think that's stupid. Just take the 5-yard penalty and keep that last timeout because you're going to need it. First down and goal for the Patriots, by the way, I believe on the 9-yard line. First and goal for the Patriots. If we could get up 31-7, I would feel much more confident we can cover that. Titans kick another field goal, so at least the Chiefs are keeping them to field goals now. 27-0. Titans with 3 seconds left in the first half. That is just a beat down. Easy there I don't understand that. Coach, what are you trying to write? I'm not seeing him. Are you seeing somebody? I don't see anybody. Maybe it's somebody that I blocked already. I probably blocked that person, Coach, because I don't even see anything. So, second down and 10. First down. Jamar Chase with another reception, I believe, here. Scroll up. Yeah, you know what, Coach? He obviously was blocked a long time ago from just being annoying or spammy because once I block him from chat, I can't see him. So he's probably not even there on mine. First and 10 from the 19-yard line. 24 seconds left, and Burrow came down here in a hurry in about a minute and a half across the middle. But see, this is why I wish they would have just taken the 15 yards, as the Ravens are kind of in prevent defense anyway. Now they're going to have to spike it, and now it's going to be 3rd and 3, and now you only get one shot at it, whereas meanwhile you could have maybe taken a timeout there, had 2 shots in the end zone, and then kicked the field goal if you needed to. Let's see here. 52 votes. Ravens 62%. Bengals 38%. It's kind of crazy. Considering how well the Bengals have looked. Can't block him from commenting on a channel? You can do that. Or you can't. Is that what you're saying? You can 100% block somebody. In fact, if I right-click on you, I can actually put... or maybe they got rid of that, because I did do it to somebody a week ago. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Hide user on channel. That's what I can do. I hide the user on my channel. So it's not really blocking them. It's like hiding them so they can't do anything. Hey, Eddie, what's up? Are you crying yet at your Chiefs? I would be 100%. 3rd and 3 for the Bengals on the 12-yard line. Oh, and touchdown by the Patriots. Wow. And the Bengals tried to go to, was that Higgins? Man, they've really been going Higgins' way. Looks like they're going to kick a field goal here. 4th and 3 with 6 seconds left. Probably kick a field goal. Take a 13-10 lead into halftime. But it's 31-7 Patriots. 31-7 Patriots. So that's looking very good so far. You're just jumping up and down in joy. I figured. Hey guys, remember at halftime we're going to go take a little bit of a break, fill up our Yahtzee shaker, kiss the wife, get some food. Make sure you do the same. It is through 13 to 10. So we'll take a break here at halftime. You put 1,000 on the Titans? That looks very good. Oh my God, that would be such a bad beat, Itty. You know why? Number 1, because he'd lose. And number 2, it would be your team that did it. Can you imagine if Mahomes comes out, they go for 4 touchdowns, and they win 28-27? That would be awful. Awful bad beat. So smash that like button if you're enjoying Sunday football. We're about 10 likes away from 30. That's our goal. But 3 seconds left here in the Bengals game. We are going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back after halftime. And we're going to go check and see what our fantasy team is doing. See if it's hanging in there. Patriots just destroying the Jets, 31-7 right now. Mac Jones looked very good. One of the things we said was, hey, he probably has that mentality of Brady. He lost, and now he came out with some fire here in this game. And he has. 31-7 Patriots over the Jets. 3 seconds left in Baltimore and Cincinnati. Coach, if you want to kiss my wife, that's fine. If you want to kiss my wife, you're more than welcome to. But it is halftime here, guys. So we are going to watch you guys kiss my wife, apparently. And we'll be back in just a little bit. Make sure you stay tuned for the second half. 13-10 Bengals Ravens at halftime. We'll see you in just a little bit. All right, we are back, and Baltimore just received the second half kickoff. Getting into second half of NFL Sunday, 1 p.m. slot. Shocker, Tennessee 27-0, and finally it looks like the Chiefs have something going here with 12 minutes left in the third. So we will keep an eye on that Chiefs game. They do go to the Chiefs game there on the Red Zone channel. But welcome on in. Second half action. Second half action here. Let's get our beautiful logo up on our screen. And there we go. That should come in there in a minute. So first and 10 for Lamar Jackson. Down 13-10 as the Bengals kicked a field goal there at the end of the first half. Looked like there was a fumble on that, but they're not going to call a fumble. So, meanwhile, the Chiefs run right, and they're inside the 10-yard line, down to the 7. Itty, Coach Tim, I know you're both on the Titans, but one of you actually likes the Chiefs. Is there any chance that the Chiefs come back in this game? Does anybody think the Chiefs have any shot at coming back? What's the Chiefs' live bet here? Can we get a live bet on the Chiefs? Let me look. I don't think I can get a live money bet on this. I'm not getting money line on this. That sucks. I can get the Chiefs at plus 15.5, though. I mean, that might be worth it. Wow. Lamar Jackson just hit Bateman for a huge gain, and it looks like the Ravens are going to be first down and 10 deep inside the Bengals territory. That went, or maybe not deep inside, but at least in Bengals territory. It's going to go for about 30-some yards, it looks like. They've really been using the middle of the field. And another good, inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line of the Bengals. So 2 receptions for Bateman, 55 yards. It's first and 10 from about the 39-yard line. Jackson back to throw, and again, goes deep. Wide open. Oh, he couldn't hold it in. I don't think they're going to give it to him. Hollywood Brown, I think, knows that he was out of bounds. I don't think that's a touchdown. We're going to have to see. I'm not going to put the points on the board. I'm not putting the points on the board for that. I think he didn't complete the catch until he was out of bounds. He's got the ball, and he brings it into his chest. No, he's out of bounds before he's completing that. I don't think that's a touchdown. Let me know what you guys think. Touchdown, no touchdown. Marquise Brown, his kneecap, number 1, I don't even know if his second leg got down after he touched the ball. I don't think they're going to call that a touchdown. 1 foot down, no chance that is a touchdown. So, anyways, hey, guys, it is second half of the 1 p.m. time slot. We're watching no way. They're going to challenge this. What are you guys doing? There's no way. I'm seeing Justin Tucker out there. There's no way in hell that counts. The guy's knee comes down on the white. I don't know. It's close. What do you guys think? I guess they're keeping it. No way! How are we not looking at this? Okay, that's fine. So, it is 17-13, and just like that, the Baltimore Ravens look like they're fixing to take control of this AFC North. So, guys, if you're just joining in, welcome! Grandstand Bettors here with you. Our Patriots free pick, the first one of the day, -7 is looking very strong at 31-7 against the Jets. We got 2 more in the later time slots. We have who else? We got Indianapolis over, and the Bears over. So those are coming up later. Smash that like button. We're like 10 likes away from our goal of 30. Smash that like button. Let's get it going in here. Also, what's your best bets? Anybody make any live bets at halftime of the games? Let me know if you made any live bets at halftime of the games. So, they're replaying it on Red Zone. I still think he bobbles the ball a little. I'm not quite sure on that. Third and goal for Washington football team. We got their team total over 20, and Heineke's going to run for a touchdown, and that's going to be fantastic. I don't know if he gave himself up. He might be down at the 1. They're calling a touchdown, but he dove so bad. He dropped at the 1 and rolled into the end zone. But hey, 14 points or at least 13 extra points might be something that we need to watch there if we want that total to go over. So, see his knee's down and he's really giving himself up. I don't know if you call that a touchdown. Heineke could have walked in. You know what? That just tells me what Heineke and his durability as a quarterback is and how scared he is. He might be on Carr's level of being scared. He could have walked in the end zone and he felt like he needed to dive forward, and he's actually giving himself up, and he's down at the 1 yard line. That's nuts. Smash that like button if you're coming in, guys. We are in second half action in the 1 p.m. time slot. The Jets are into, looks like they're into Patriots territory there. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Wilson is not back in the game. Let's take a look at it. Looks like Mike White is still in the game. 75 yards through the air and a touchdown. That touchdown was actually huge on third down on the goal line there. So, Daniel Jones and company, this might be the worst game on the slate today. 5-3, third quarter, 9 minutes left. Third and 12, Daniel Jones back to throw and throws to the right. It's completion and not going anywhere. So the Giants are going to have to punt it away. Meanwhile, Bengals back in business here. First and 10 from the 25. 13 minutes left. Ravens just took a 17-13 lead. Early moments of... and Zach Wilson's not coming back. So he is officially ruled out for the game in New England. First and 10 Bengals. We haven't heard a lot of Jamar Chase. He got a couple receptions at the end of the first half, and that was about it. Burrow under center, 3 wideouts, 2 to his right, 1 to his left. Mixon in the backfield. Play action to Mixon across the middle. That is Jamar Chase, and he's out to the 41-42 yard line there. So, looks like they're going to try to get Jamar Chase involved in this game a little more. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. We're keeping an eye on the red zone right now. We have the Jets in the red zone, and that is an incomplete pass. So it looks like it's fourth down. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Could be a free play for White. We'll have to check that out. Let me know what you guys are betting on. Let me know what your bets were, where you're from, what your teams are. Let's talk sports. We can talk a little college football from yesterday. Some couple upsets in the top 10. Although Iowa State, I don't know if you really call that an upset as they were favored in the game. Mixon goes for a short run there. So it's going to be second down for the Bengals. Hey, nice win by our Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Good rivalry game win. That was fantastic. Enjoyed that. What else? There was, what else upset? Illinois. That was a fun game to watch. We touched on that earlier as Heineke tries to run, and I think I don't understand. They go for it on fourth and goal, and they just can't get in. By the way, Heineke is an idiot. That guy should have ran into the end zone. Instead, he gives himself up as Jamar Chase gets another reception down to the 31-yard line. That's so stupid. Heineke should have a walk-in touchdown, and they, I believe, don't even score it at all because he can't get on 4th and 1. So, what an idiot. It was a first down for the Jets, and they're going to do a little reverse play, and that does fool the Patriots, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Jets. So, Jets 31-14 now. That's a little concerning how easy they went down the field there in the second half, or to start the second half. So, hopefully New England can hold that 31-14 lead. Burrow, shotgun formation here, throws across the middle, wide open Uzma, and he's going to score his second touchdown of the game. And just like that, the Bengals answer right back. It's 19-17, awaiting the extra point here. So 19-17, looks like Washington is going to challenge the touchdown now. So it is 19-17. And Uzma has just gotten behind that secondary. I'm watching the replay right now. Four guys went, I couldn't see who that was, but four guys collapsed in the secondary, or the linebackers collapsed on one of the receivers, and just leaving Uzma open there, and the extra point's up and good, and we're having ourselves a great little game. 20-17. 20-17, so, hey, first place, we didn't pull the trigger on the under. We were a little worried it could get out of control in the second half, and that's exactly what it's done. But if you guys are enjoying this game, smash that like button. Let's get up to 30. We're like 8 away from 30 likes. That'd be awesome. We are at commercial break as we await the kick for the Ravens to start 1st and 10, probably from their 25. There hasn't been much run back. But we're also watching a challenge in Washington. We're watching a challenge in Washington. The Jets went for 2. I mean, that only helps us out. That's 31-13 now. But the Jets, interestingly enough, went for 2 there. So, waiting this Washington, and I think it's going to be a turn. Yeah, it's a turnover on downs. So, looks like Washington did not get the touchdown. There was a fumble, and that's why. Because then I think he picks it up, and he puts the ball over. You know what's interesting? I don't know why when the quarterback runs into a pile like that, and the defense smacks him across the face with their arms. What's the difference between that and when somebody hits the helmet of a QB while he's standing? But again, they're showing Heineke basically give himself up, as he could have just ran in for a touchdown. So stupid. Theodore, Teddy, what's up, buddy? What's up, Teddy? Hope you're having a great afternoon. Thanks for joining us. What you betting? What you on? What you like today? What are you doing? Yeah, just so stupid. Run into the end zone. Just awful. It's awful. But hey, it happens. It's football. And we'll see what Washington will do from here. Green Bay in control of that game, 21-7. They did go for 2, as we mentioned. Carter tries to run it in. Not even close. Not even close. What else do we got going on? Cincinnati, you're going for Cincinnati? They look good. Teddy. Joe Burrow, 7th straight game with 2 passing touchdowns. That ties, I believe it was Eisman. They do return it here, and they get out to the 25. So regardless whether they return it or not, Ravens are going to start 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. Atlanta's really taking control of their game, 20-7 over the Dolphins. And the Dolphins' dumpster fire continues to happen. So 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. Jamar Chase got a little more action there. He might have told Burrow, hey, listen, I'm open, pass it to me. I agree, Teddy. I think that Joe Burrow can be something special. I think this Bengals team can be something special. And I would be surprised if they make at least a 1 win in the playoffs. But they're going to have to get past Jackson, who just throws again to Bateman. Bateman's been wide open all game long. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Ravens, already out at the 50-yard line. So midfield, 1 play in. It's like the 3rd straight possession for these teams in which just 1 play, 2 plays in, they've been able to get almost into the opponent's territory. So the second half, they're coming out and they're looking very good. And like we said in the first half, I don't understand. Why do the Ravens, when a scheme's not working, do they continue to go with it? Change it right away, and you could have yourself a better day. Kurt Gray, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Kurt Gray, friend of the program. Bengals +6 as, wow, Jackson throws deep and just about 4 yards past Brown. He made a very gallant effort there to jump 20 feet in the air, but it did not pan out. So, Kirk, you're on Bengals +6, Raiders moneyline, KC -4, football team +9, KC under 58, and 49ers -3. A lot of good bets in there. KC -4, that's probably the only one that's not looking great. The football team, man, what did you think about Heineke and giving himself up there? For somebody who actually bet Washington, let me know what you think there, because I think that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. AFC North is tough to gauge. I'll give you that as Jackson goes for about 8 yards on the carry there. I think it's a little easier to gauge now, 7 weeks in. I think the Steelers, I don't think they're going to have enough. The AFC North is going to beat up on each other. So let's just take all AFC North teams and make them 3-3 against each other. If you do that, I don't think the Steelers have enough out of conference wins or out of division wins to get them into the playoffs. I think the Browns, I think they're still on the same, destination for what they would have had with Baker Mayfield. I think Case Keenum, I think it's a lateral move in my opinion. I know I'm going to get a lot of heat from that, but I do think it's a lateral move. And there is a first down run for Justice Hill. And it's going to be first down and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Ravens here. 9:26 left in the third quarter. Viking, what about the Panthers? 5-3 is what I saw last. 5-3. And the Dolphins do score there. There's a score for the Dolphins. The Dolphins guy, Mike Gesicki, jumps into the crowd and then almost sits on a kid. That was hilarious. So 20-14 after the extra point is hopefully kicked in for them. Jackson, a little pitch play from the 36 that goes for about 2 yards here. So 2nd and 8 for the Baltimore Ravens. Gesicki's having a good year. I feel, does anybody think if Gesicki was on a team like the Ravens, he would have like an unreal stat line? I just feel like he's just getting lost in Miami. Got to get the bag. Had the over 33.5 in Ravens Bengals. Over 33.5 when? When did you pick that up? Like the second quarter? Got to get the bag? He's a Drew Bledsoe. 100% he's a Drew Bledsoe. Oh! And Lamar Jackson almost throws an interception off a tip pass there. 100% he looks better with an O-line. If the guy's got an O-line, Chubb, let's be honest, Chubb and Hunt make him look like he is an elite quarterback. A little trick play for the Giants. Back to Jones. What a catch. What a catch by Jones. 1st and 10 for the Giants. That was a great play. If you guys didn't see that, check out the red zone. They'll show that again. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Lamar Jackson on the 39. They need a couple yards for Tucker. Oh, and they're out of range. Lamar Jackson needs to get rid of the ball. That's the one thing I have with him. If he decides that he's going to throw it, he's got to keep that clock mentally going inside because he just cannot sit there in the pocket. That's going to collapse on him. Meanwhile, Tannehill throwing back for an incompletion, 3rd and 2. Looking to score again. The Chiefs did score 3 points, so watch out. Isaac should have started CJ, but took forever to rule out Waller. Yeah, they sure did. Oh, yeah, plus money with these two teams. And do you remember the Colts-Ravens over that hit? I mean, it was even worse in the first than these two put up. Nice job, got to get the bag. Plus money is always where you want to do. Time of possession. Let's talk about this in Tennessee and the Chiefs. 30 minutes time of possession for Tennessee, 10 minutes for the Chiefs. I mean, you're not going to win many games if by the end of the third quarter, basically, you've only had 10 minutes of the ball. Tannehill back to throw. Intercepted, though. Intercepted by the Chiefs. Uh-oh. And here, I'm not saying they're going to come back and win, but Tannehill, you just can't throw an interception there. Just kick the field goal, and you still have a 4-touchdown game. Come on. So stupid. 4th and 15 for the Ravens. They will be punting. Koch back to punt. Theodore or Teddy, you're betting. Oh, wait, hold on. Ohio State, Penn State. I don't look at lines till Tuesday. The Penn State game's over 32? That can't be right. Are you serious? Let me look at it. Now you have me intrigued. Are you serious? The over for that game is 32? Can anybody else tell me that's right? As Koch punts to about the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Bengals from their own 10. I don't have any lines up yet for those games. That number seems way too low. There hasn't even Army and that can't be right. Wait, you're thinking about taking that, like buying it down to 32? Is that what you're saying? You got to explain that, man, because I know that line's not at 32. But if you're going to buy that down to 32, I think that's why even do that would be my guess. Looks like Washington football team, just had a fumble. But it looks like they do recover. That's actually Heineke on the fumble recovery. So it looks like Washington is into the... You're going to... I guess my question, Teddy, is why would you buy down to 32? Why not? There's no value in that. You got to tell me what the juice on that would be. I'm assuming the juice is like extremely high. So we're at commercial break here for the Bengals and the Ravens. Taking a look at Washington. Washington just fumbled inside the 10. And did they get the ball back again? They cannot hang on to the football, this Washington football team. Teddy, what's the juice on that? There's no way. I'll make you a friendly bet right now that Penn State, Ohio State goes over 32. There's just no point in that, in my opinion. Does anybody else agree? There's no point in buying down to 32? I'll put it out there. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm guessing that's juiced at like minus 500 at least. There's no way that's less than 500. So, I'm sorry, Green Bay did get the ball. So, Washington's football team turns it over inside the 10-yard line. And they continue to just have a real big problem inside the 10-yard line today. The Giants looking to take a huge lead in this game and score a touchdown to extend that 5-3 lead. So you don't see Ohio State scoring over 28, but even with a total of 32, you're telling me Penn State doesn't get 4 points in the game. That's what I'm hearing. So 1st down and 10 for Burrow. Burrow back to throw. He throws right. It's a completion. That's to Higgins, his favorite target today, for about 6 yards. Third and 3 for Daniel Jones. They can get a first down before they get in the end zone, so we'll see what they do here. He's in shotgun. Jamar Chase has broken the NFL rookie first 7 career games. And that looks like it's a touchdown for the Giants. So they've taken a stranglehold on that. Pettis with the touchdown there. 2nd and 3 here, about halfway through the quarter of the Bengals and the Ravens. Handoff to Mixon, and he goes for about 1. So 3rd down and 2. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for Burrow. I did watch the Illinois game, and Illinois and Penn State went over 32 points. Yeah, but even before it went to I know. Teddy, I think you're smoking something today, man. You're a good guy, but again, you haven't answered our question. If you buy the points to 32, how much is it? Answer that question, and I'll continue talking about it with you. Yeah, you didn't say team total. You said total. So you're thinking about betting Ohio State, Penn State game with an over of 32. If you're talking team total, as Jamar Chase just goes for a touchdown, and Cincinnati is just running away with this one right now. They cannot be stopped here in the second half. If you're talking team total, Teddy, I'll give you that. If you're talking total of the game, like you said, there's no way. No way. So Jamar Chase, wow, that's some bad tackling. Bad tackling by the Ravens. Jamar Chase, and I forget who had Jamar Chase. I think it might have been, who was that? Robert. I think Robert had a prop bet on Jamar Chase. You probably had to hit that there, Robert, for sure. So good luck to... Okay, well, Teddy, you got to state that, man. You said over 32. Ohio State, Penn State over 32. I'm not going to argue with that on that. You got to make sure you say it. Titans, Bengals looking pretty good. Yeah, they sure are, Tim. Hey, Tim, you know what, buddy? I'm going to call you out here. All in friendliness. I'll make you a deal, man. Because you told us that parlay about halfway through the first quarter. I think it's only reasonable that if sports bettors are called out on not giving bets out before games start, I think that the people who call them out should also do the same thing. That way we can be on the same thing you're on. I'm just messing with you, but I think it does go both ways. Because I find this funny, and I'm just messing with you, Coach, here, so don't take it personally at you. But I was talking to somebody today, and they were like, hey, why do you only tell us your plays after the games start? And to be fair, we literally do it like within the first play or so. So I think that's better than a lot of people. But the second reason is because people that pay for our plays, if we give them out, then what's the point of people paying for our plays? That nobody would. It's not a good business model. But I'll tell you this. Nobody in the chat. We never give anybody in the hard time a chat about playing or telling us their plays. And if you always see our chat, everybody's usually winning. Actually, I want to give a shout out to actually, who was it? Kirk, Bengals +6, Raiders moneyline, KC -4, football team +9, KC under. Look, two of those plays at the time he sent that were absolute losers, and he admitted to it. But I never see people in the chat ever really put losing bets. So I think it goes both ways. So I think we should all come to a compromise somehow. My play on your YouTube's Packer team total over 28. Sure was, got to get the bag. No shame. I want everyone to cash. Yes, sir. I come here to see the different bets. Yeah, well, maybe everybody should start putting their bets in before the games instead of when they win. We'll see. Oh, Viking, you got Panthers -3. It's okay. I want everybody to win. I do find it. Does anybody else, though, find it funny that, like, everybody gives sports bettors or people who are experts a hard time because we don't give out all of our bets, but you only really see people doing that who have winners. Well, I'm just saying. Theodore, you bet on emotion. You can't do that. In fact, if we lose 3 bets in a row, if we lose 3 days, if we have like 3 losing bad days in a row, we just shut it down. Just shut it down for a little bit. So Washington football team, 3rd and 2 here. I wasn't paying attention. Not sure how they did. 3rd and 2. Heineke throws to the end zone. Oh my God, it went off the guy's head. Come on, McLaurin. I know you already scored once, but come on. And the Ravens are rushing. All right, let's get back to the game. Enough of the soapbox that I was on. New England, it's going to be 4th down, and you can't. Wow! They just kicked a field goal from way downtown. I don't know how far that was. Patriots, 34-13. So, that's pretty nice. You sure can, gotta. It's actually up days before sometimes. 1st and 10, Lamar Jackson back to throw and overthrows Andrew. 7-yard attempt for the Chiefs. Not even close. And if you're a Titans fan like Coach Tim is, congratulations. take the victory, and you're in first place in that bad division. So the Titans are going to be in the playoffs, and I want to know right now, especially from Coach Tim, who's a Titans fan, what do you think you guys could do in the playoffs? Do you guys think that you have the scheme to go deep in the playoffs? I mean, you've already shown today that you can beat the Chiefs, but let's be honest, the Chiefs are a little worse this year than they have been. So maybe that's not a team that you should judge yourself against. Maybe the Bills would be, in all honesty, which you just beat. So I think maybe you do have a chance in the playoffs. How I get in touch with your company? Been watching a while now. Would like to be a customer. Just go to our website. That's all you have to do, Teddy. Just go to our website. Our links in the description below. For sure. Links in the description below. Join up. If you don't want to join Grandstand Bettors, but you want to look like a winning bettor, go get our merchandise. You guys like that segue? I've been working on that all day. Okay, Coach. I'm not gonna get back and forth. And like I said, I wasn't coming at you personally. But listen, a $25 same game parlay, it's a different than like single bets. People throw parlays out there all the time. I'll tell you right now. I took I built a bet today for Michael Carter to get over 73 yards receiving, which was 30-1. 30-1. Now, this isn't something I give out. It's not a play. It's just something I do. Because bets like that, they're flyers. That's all they are. You know what? Nobody can hate you on getting a flyer. Michael Carter has, he needs 51 more yards for that to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but yeah, we're not parlay bettors. We don't give out any parlays. Won't do it. In fact, we saw somebody today as the Bengals there, 27-17. Would be happy to post all bets before game time if the live feed started 20 minutes before start. It does. Guys, you can, if you go to our page, our live feed, you can actually wait for it to start. So you can. You actually can. In fact, every time I get on with about 30 minutes before time, there's like 2 people waiting in there. Back shoulder throw. Wow, Devontae Adams just had a grab. We're at a commercial break here in the Bengals game. Oh, well, they quickly went back to the Bengals game. 1st and 10, 3:37 left. 3:37 left, and there is going to be a first down. Wide open. Wide open is, that's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd across the 40 to the 41-yard line. 3:26 left. Bengals are trying to just destroy the Ravens. On the road, too. They were 6.5-point dogs coming into this. I've really been impressed, though, by the Bengals this season. Have you guys been impressed by the Bengals? I enjoy the way that they play football. I think Joe Burrow has a calmness about him. I think he can hold himself in the pocket. There's a lot of young quarterbacks that get flustered, and also some other quarterbacks like Derek Carr who just won't... they'll just cringe if they see that they're going to get hit. So, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Incomplete pass there. That's why it's 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. For the Bengals. How are we doing? Let's talk about how our bets are going. We're going to lose Chiefs minus 4.5. That was just shitty by us. Absolutely awful. On the wrong side of that one. I knew once we saw Eddie post 5.5, we were like, nope, done. Wow. If anybody just saw that Joe Burrow throw, he threw it like a brick to Boyd. If you're not watching that game, make sure you watch at the 2:50 mark of the third quarter at some point on replay. He throws a wide receiver screen pass literally like a brick. He bobbles the ball and throws it, and it's the that's so bad, but still caught. So 3rd down and 8 for the Bengals. Again, lost the. We're not even thinking there's a chance the Chiefs cover there, but we did hit our 2-unit bet over Lazard, and that was 32.5 receiving yards. And we do have another player prop. We might give that out. Just for another tip pass. Higgins catches it, and it's a first down into Ravens territory. All right. Well, when the luck of the Irish is with you guys, you're just going to get everything. You're just going to get absolutely everything. Let's see here. Let's go over some other Patriots -7. That was our free pick that we had. It's nice to start the video free pick 1-0. Gives us a chance to go 2-1. We've been hitting 66% on those free picks for I want to say college football for the last 4 weeks. I know we hit on NFL last week for sure, maybe 3 weeks ago as well. So doing very well on our video free picks. As Mixon gets a little bit of running room, but not much, tries to turn the corner, and it's going to be a loss for about a yard there. Let's go, unless a miracle happens, Titans cover. They sure do. Sure do, Isaac. I'm not... different year. Different Patrick Mahomes, different offense. Same offense, really, just not different execution. Teddy, I think Cincinnati's this good. Second and 10. Coach, I hope you win all 10, man. I hope you win all 10. Second down and 10. Second down and 10 from the 47-yard line. And that's batted down. Good defensive stop there. That's batted down. Third down and 10. Third down and 10. Now, Coach, are those your picks, or do you pay somebody for your picks? Third down and 10. 42 seconds left here in the third. Sorry. I'm trying to eat some candy while I'm talking here. Oh, the 7:30 Notre Dame games are straight killing us. Keeps us to 11. And then how can you not watch Saturday Night Live after? Especially with Jason Sudeikis. Anybody watch that last night? It was pretty good. The melon skit was hilarious. First down for the Bengals to Higgins again. And just for the hell of it, I do want to look at Higgins and his stat line because he is having one hell of a game. He has 6 catches for 51. That doesn't seem right. I feel like he would have had more. Jamar's got 7? Wow, that's crazy. That's credit. 7 are the VIP network. The Sauce Network. Never even heard of Sauce Network. Don't know who that is. Let's see here. So, yeah, that's crazy. Higgins has been targeted. Oh, that's why. Higgins has been targeted 14 times. That's why I think he has more catches. He only has 6 catches on 14 targets. That's nuts. That's nuts. But he has been going to... I don't know what happened in practice this week, but Joe Burrow and T. Higgins have found something or not found something. They go to Chase, and Chase... Oh, wow. Ooh, was that a fumble? It was a catch, and then a fumble, and then I don't know what they're going to call here. It's a catch, and then out of bounds. So Jamar Chase... 7 receptions for 8 receptions, 200 yards basically, 199. 199. Higgins and Burrow is becoming the next Peyton Marvin Harrison, Teddy says. That's a hot take. The problem is, Teddy, Higgins can't catch the ball. 14 targets, 6 receptions. I think what the Ravens are going to challenge here, as there is a challenge, is I think they're going to either challenge that it's not a catch, or they're probably going to challenge that there was a catch and a fumble. So it's a catch, and he does fumble the ball. The problem is it does get touched by a guy that's out of bounds, so there's no clear recovery. So it would still be, I believe, Cincinnati's ball. Would you take the live line here at the total? 57 in my book. 57, where are we at, Mike? We're at 44 with a quarter left. So you need 2 touchdowns? You're getting 57, Mike, with 2 touchdowns? I don't think you're getting that anymore if this stands as there's no way you're getting that if this stands as a reception, because it's 1st and goal. That means if they punch it in here, you just need a touchdown. So if you're still getting that, I'd take that. I mean, that's just good value. That's why I'll probably go with Grandstand. I prefer paying someone who's much better than me. That's the one thing we'll never claim, though. We'll never claim we're much better than anybody. What we claim is we have all the time in the world to research, and we just come up with a better percentage of wins. That's all we claim. We're never better than anybody. In fact, as a person, we're definitely better, or least better, or worse is the word, as I can't think of the word, than a lot of people. We're not religious. We don't go to church. We swear. We drink. And we gamble. So there's probably a lot of people in the world that are better than us. Yeah, Mike, I didn't think it'd be on the board. I didn't think that'd be on the board. That's a really low number there. Super low number. Watching the Falcons game, Matt Ryan across the middle, and wow, he just threw an interception. And they run it back for a touchdown, but I think they're going to call him down. That's a bad interception by Matt Ryan. So I think what they're challenging here, and I can't hear, please correct me if I'm wrong. They're going to call this a catch. Football move. Yep, fumble there by Humphries. The ball doesn't go out of bounds. Oh, it is kicked, but he's out of bounds. So I don't know how you would determine that. I would figure that it's out there. Oh, and an interception by Tua. Right off the bat, the Falcons are running 30, 25, 25, down to the 10. Just like that. Tua has, you know what? Dolphins fans, come at me. Please, come at me. The Falcons threw an interception in their own red zone, and then Tua comes back and throws one, and now, just like that, Matt Ryan is set up on the 13-yard line. Coach Tim says it went to 64.5. Yeah, that makes more sense. And there is a catch and completion to number 18. I believe that's Ridley. Ridley already with a touchdown in that game. I can't hear, or I'm going to try to read late on this closed captioning. Receiver hit the ball at the spot while he was out of bounds. Yeah, so that's going to stay, I believe, to, if I'm not mistaken, that stays to Cincinnati's ball, right? Oh, we're 2 likes away from 30, guys. 2 likes away from 30. Let's get two more. Let's get 2 more. That'd be awesome. First and goal, 7 seconds left here in the third. We are going to have a great fourth quarter. It's going to be fun. Stick around. We have that witching hour, as they always talk about, happening. We're in the fourth quarter in Green Bay. We're in the fourth quarter in Miami. We're about to be in the fourth quarter here in Baltimore. Joe Burrow, 405 yards. 405 yards on the game. I didn't even look at his stat line. That's crazy. First and goal from the 9-yard line, and the Falcons get in for a touchdown there, so they've taken control. But first and goal from the 9 here, Burrow under center, and he looks to hand it off, but fakes, and he's going to get sacked. See, that's still a young quarterback not realizing the pocket is collapsing on him, and that he needs to get rid of it. And there's 30 likes. Thanks, guys. 30 likes. Is there any chance we can get to 40? That would be awesome. But we're not greedy. Let's not ask for too much. Aaron Rodgers is scrambling around as that was the end of the third quarter. I didn't even change it from the second quarter. Somebody remind me next time. Didn't even change it. So, fourth quarter still. Mr. Flamingo, Matthias, glad you didn't bet the Chiefs today. We are disappointed that we did. And you know what? I think we're going to stay away from the Chiefs the rest of the year. You know, sometimes you get those games that you just are like, okay, this is it. We don't know how the Chiefs are going to perform. Well, until we see a consistent, better team out of the Chiefs, I think we're just going to stay away from them for sure. Does it make us want to bet the Titans moving forward? No. I mean, the Titans, I think, still have problems. I think the Chiefs are actually just worse. There is a first down run by Mahomes. They're down by 24. They need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions. If they were playing the Browns, I would say that's probably an easy comeback. But they already did that this year. But they're playing the Titans. So you did bet the Ravens. Well, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough for you. Lamar Jackson is just going to have to throw for another 400 yards. But yeah, Joe Burrow, 405 yards on 35 passes. That's kind of nuts. He might hit 500 yards in this game, guys. Could you imagine? He might hit 500 yards. That'd be sick. Absolutely sick. It could be 34, and I think there might have been an interception in the Patriots game. 4 minutes left. Not sure what's going on. Saw something. Yeah, it looks like a interception. Caught off the tippy toes. Does it hit the ground? No. Wow. What a great interception. Darian Smith, it's 27-17. You're right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. My fault. I didn't put that extra point up there. Appreciate it. Awesome. Where were you when I needed to change second quarter to third quarter? Hi, kid. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Sunday. It's been kind of an interesting Sunday so far. Let's go over the scores. Green Bay 24, Washington 7. Atlanta's taken a commanding lead, 27-14 over Miami. New England still beating up on the Jets, 34-13. Giants have held Sam Darnold and company to 3 points, 15-3. Tennessee, as we mentioned, just beaten down on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And we got some later games coming up. And we're not going to live stream anything later, but I think we're going to watch the Rams and the Lions game. Kind of interested to see if Goff decides that he wants to have a good game against his former team. Bengals, second and goal across the middle, incomplete. So third and goal. And if you want to have any chance at winning that Baltimore money line, you got to keep them to a field goal here. That would give you 2 touchdowns for the win. Philly, Vegas. I'm not sure how many people want to watch Jalen Hurts and Derek Carr, but it is going to be a later game. Houston, Arizona. That was an 18-point spread. Anybody else feel comfortable laying 18 points? 18 points? Darian and Houday, are you a Saints fan? Speaking of which, our Monday Night Football free pick comes out tonight around halftime of the Sunday Night Football game. It is going to be the Saints and the Seahawks. And we didn't pick a side, and we didn't pick the game total over-under. Interception! Wow! Intercepted by the Ravens, and that is Joe Burrow's first major mistake today. Wow, you cannot do that if you're a Bengals. If you are you can't do that. Anyways, Saints, Seahawks, our free picks coming out. Houday is for Bengals. Dad is for Saints. Okay, well, sorry, we're not fans of either one, but okay. Thanks for clearing that up. And Matthias is you're excited, I can tell, buddy, because it was looking like the Bengals for sure were going to win that game if they punched it in the end zone. But now all of a sudden, it's a 10-point game, 14 minutes remaining here, and who knows? They came back against the Colts. That is exactly what you needed. Absolutely exactly what you needed. Good luck to you, sir, on that bet. We'll keep it right here for the rest of the game. We'll go down until there's zeros. Meanwhile, I believe Sam Darnold's out of the game, and P.J. Walker has come in. So a P.J. Walker sighting in Carolina. Meanwhile, Jackson tries to run. He gets about 7 yards on first down. I think Jackson just needs to learn to scramble a little more and then throw. I think the problem with him is once the pocket starts collapsing, he immediately goes into run mode. I'd like to see him maybe roll out. That's the one thing I don't think Jackson does enough is roll out with intent to still throw. Darman fan clips. Go Ravens, go Ravens. A lot of people on the Ravens now. A lot of people on the Ravens. And guys, if you're just joining us here at Grandstand Bettors, make sure you smash that like button. Let's keep it going here on YouTube. 3rd and 1 now for the Ravens coming up after a short run there. Tua still trying to make a comeback. A nice pass to Gesicki into the Falcons' territory. They're down 2 touchdowns. Still plenty of time left for the Dolphins. 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line, and you would think it's probably going to be a read run for Jackson. We'll see what they do here. Mark Andrews is in motion. It is play action. They are going to throw it, and they throw it deep. They throw it deep. I don't know what kind of play call that is. That's an awful play call. It's 3rd and 1. They're going to go for it. I think they're going to go for it on their own 29. The only reason you make that play call is if you know you're going for it. I mean, he overthrows Brown by about 3, 4, 5 yards there. I'm not quite sure what you're doing there. 4th and 1. and they are going to go for it. Empty formation for Jackson. Andrews is out of the game, and they run left. Oh, and there's an easy first down. So obviously that is what they were doing to take a deep shot there, and they go for it on 4th down. So first down and 10 from about the 35-yard line for the Ravens, and there's about 13-plus minutes remaining. See if they can't make this a one-score game at the end of this one. Meanwhile, KC has not. What was the prop bet on? KC not scoring a touchdown in the game? Kirk, what's the play tonight? The free pick we gave out was on the over. It was actually 43. It's dropped all the way to 42. It could have gone down more. Let's see. Let me take a look and see what it's at. Lamar Jackson's going to run again across the 45 to the 50. Oh, down the sideline to the 35, 30, and out of bounds at the 26. There's a flag on the play. You got to imagine that's coming back. Oh, what a great play. What a great run. But, yeah, that is probably coming back. So, yep, holding on the offense. So, tonight, it's all the way to... Oh, it got bought back up. No, it's still at 42. Still at 42. So, we're on the over there. But, yeah. Matthias, I 100% agree with you. I understand why you do it, because, hey, maybe you get a pass interference, maybe you complete it, maybe it's a touchdown, and then you go for it on 4th down. But the risk really wasn't needed. 100% agree. That's more of a play I would take on 2nd down and 1, rather than 3rd and 1 from your own 29. But, yeah. Mahomes sacked again, fumbles again. I don't know if they'll call that a fumble. Tennessee picks it up, and they're out near midfield. We'll see if that Mahomes looks injured or just beaten down, and that's basically what he's done today. Jackson back to throw now on 1st and 20, and complete to Hollywood Brown to the 36.5-yard line of the Ravens. So gets back most of the yardage there, and it's going to be 2nd down and around 6. So 2nd and 7, actually. I don't know what happened with Mahomes, but he got knocked the hell out there. Let's see. Oh, he takes a knee to the head. Ah, dang. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that play? Oh, my God. He took a knee to the head. Incomplete pass for Jackson. Mahomes, a one-hit wonder. I'm not going to say he's a one-hit wonder. He did go to the Super Bowl twice. 1st and goal for the Patriots here, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Patriots. And we're gonna call it now with 13 minutes left that the Patriots are going to cover the 7 points that we gave out. So we don't usually say winners before the game, but I can't see the Jets outscoring them 21-0 in the last 13 minutes of the game. So Tua trying to make this some kind of game. Ooh, and inside the 10-yard line. What is that by Jackson? 4th down and 7, and I feel like you got a punt. I feel like you got a punt here. 4th and 7, and they're going to go for it. Fourth and 7 from about the 37-yard line. Empty formation, 5 wideouts, 3 trips to his left. Is that Ricard in motion? No, Freeman in motion to his right. Back to throw, and almost intercepted, but either way, the Bengals will take over. That's just, those last 4 plays by Lamar Jackson was just horrible. And it looks like the Bengals are going to go on to win this game. Congratulations to Coach Tim. I don't want to jinx him. I think Coach Tim's in very good position. Coach Tim had the Bengals money line, Tennessee money line at +8 something. I can't remember what it was, so refresh my memory. 836, something like that. Great bet. And he's going to win that easy. Not even really, let's be honest. An interception. Wow, Washington football team's awful. Anyways, you didn't even have to sweat that a little, Coach Tim. That was very good. Titans, for sure you haven't had to sweat. Bengals, maybe in the first quarter you were like a little nervous, but not really. 860, yeah, great job. So I'm sure that covers any any losses that you've had today, which from what I think you said, you were like 7-3 it was looking like, so that's pretty good, pretty good. First and goal, and wow, Gaskin gets in. So one possession game for the Atlanta Falcons and the Miami Dolphins as Gaskin gets in. Sorry, I'm just trying to pay attention to this one. Yeah, that's a good little wide receiver or running back screen there. So good stuff. Let's see here. How much time's left? There's about 11 minutes left, I want to say. About 11 minutes left, Darian. Let's go, Brandon. What is Brandon for? Billy Slagle, let us know what Brandon's for. We're at a commercial break. Turnover of downs for the Ravens here. Looking at the red zone, they're on the New York game, 15-3. We kind of said at the beginning of that game, we kind of liked the Giants to win that. Didn't pull the trigger on them. Maybe should have, but either way, looks like that is going to be a good win finally for the Giants as they try to climb the ladder there in the NFC East. Does anybody think these teams in the NFC East can catch the Cowboys? I just think the Cowboys will win all those games. I just think that's what's going to happen. Amber Rose, Jamar Chase, yeah, Rookie of the Year, for sure. For sure. The only person he would have to maybe share that with, or not even share it, but worry about taking it from him, is Mac Jones. And that is only if Mac Jones goes out and wins 8 games in a row, throws for 300 yards a game and 3 touchdowns. I mean, he's the only other Rookie of the Year I think that that would be on my radar as doing well. But Jamar Chase for sure. 200 yards this game? I mean, it's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Second down and 10 now. Fourth quarter here. Bengals up 27-17. And if you're just coming in, guys, smash that like button. Let's get up to 40 likes by the end of the game. We need 9 likes. 1 like per minute. Let's get it. Second and 10. Burrow under center. 3 wideouts to his right. And he hands off. And that is a nice run up the middle by Mixon. Actually, a first down. So second and 10. Mixon goes straight up the middle. And that, yeah, there looks like to be an injured player. And he is slamming the ground. That did not look good. Or maybe he was just slamming in frustration. A nice pull to the right and good patience there by Mixon to find the hole and just wait for that to open up even more. Isaac, thank God I started Burrow because my opponent got chased, so he's happy, not as happy. Yeah. Does anybody do that in fantasy? I do that a lot. If I see that somebody has a really good receiver for a team, and I have the quarterback, I make sure I just start that quarterback. It kind of handcuffs them, you know. Giants are going to go up 18-3. So, I mean, a 15-point lead with 5 minutes left. You got to think the Giants are going to be able to hold on and go to 2-5 on the year. Meanwhile, the issue's not really in doubt in Cincinnati. 27-17, 2nd and 3, and they're at least going to be able to kick a field goal. If Joe Burrow just doesn't make another mistake in which he did the last drive where he threw an interception in the end zone. 2nd and 3, though, on the 23. Handoff again to Mixon. Mixon finds a hole, runs to the 10, to the 5, and touchdown, Cincinnati. And that one's going to ice it. 33-17, Cincinnati's ahead. And that's just, you know, if you're a Baltimore Ravens fan, that's just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. So 33-17 will await the extra point. Let's do an update on some scores here. Tennessee still 27-3. Washington is losing 24-7 in 5 minutes left there in the fourth quarter. Atlanta's got a 6-point lead over Miami, 8 minutes left. The Jets are trailing by 28 points as the extra points up and good. So 34-17, they've doubled them up. And as we just mentioned, the Giants took a 15-point lead there on the Carolina Panthers. You know what? The Carolina Panthers, a little bit like the Denver Broncos, they had that easy schedule out of the gate. They looked better than they were, and they continue to lose games, just not looking good. So maybe Sam Darnold is who we thought he was. He's just better than the bad teams in the NFL. Isaac, let's go Mixon. Okay, let's go. Bengals are a top 10 team. Derry and I agree. Top 10. I mean, that's not being generous. I mean, top 10. Yeah, of course. There's 32 teams in the league. You're saying they're in the top third of the league? They're going to be 5-2. Of course, they're a top 10 team. Now, if you tell me top 5, now I think we have a discussion we can all talk about. I think they might be almost in the top 5. Let's take a look at the standings, and let's see if we can come up with 4 better teams than Cincinnati as we're at commercial break. Okay, Arizona, I'm going to put above them. The Rams, I'm going to put above them. There's 2. The Packers, I'd put above them just because they won the head-to-head. It was close. They did win the head-to-head. Cowboys, I'm not sure I put the Cowboys ahead of the Bengals. So I'm not going to put them above. I'm going to put the Bucks above. So there's 4 right there. I don't know if I put the Titans above them yet. So they're top 10. I think they're top 8. Well, they beat the Ravens. I say they're top 7 or 8. But definitely easy top 10. Easy top 10. Brandon Allen versus Joey B for AFC Championship. You mean Josh Allen? Well, the Cardinals cleared 20, Viking. I'm not laying points with that. The Cardinals, they have a short week. I believe they play on Thursday Night Football. I'm not sure why they're not going to rest their starters if they're up 2 touchdowns. Let's see here. Thursday Night Football, Week 8. I believe it's Cardinals. Yeah, Cardinals-Packers. It should be a really good game. We'll live stream that. Just a reminder, the schedule for Grandstand Bettors and all of our free picks this week. Monday Night Football free pick coming out tonight. On Wednesday night, or tomorrow, we'll do Monday Night Football between the Saints and the Seahawks. And then remember, on Wednesday night, our Thursday Night Football pick will come out for the Packers. Cardinals, we'll live stream that on Thursday, and then college football on Friday, and NFL picks on Saturday. So, always busy here at Grandstand Bettors. Hope you guys enjoy all the free picks we give out. First one that we gave out today for NFL looks like it's a winner. As Washington kicks a field goal, I don't know for what reason they decided to do that. It makes it 24-10. So that was kind of stupid. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, Darian, probably not top 5. 7 or 8. Yeah, I like 7 or 8. Looking back, I still don't know if that Ravens touchdown to Brown was actually a touchdown, but hey, it doesn't really matter in the end. Chad Henne coming into the game for Patrick Mahomes. I assume that's because he got knocked the hell out last time that he was in. Big play here, actually, in the Falcons game. 3rd and 8 for Matt Ryan, trying to ice the game. And when I say ice, there's still 6 minutes left. But get a first down here, and you can continue running that clock. And Ryan's going to... Oh, fumble the ball! Oh, and that is not... Matt Ryan fumbles the ball, and it's going to be... Wow, watch the Dolphins come back and win this game. That would be absolutely nuts. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Ravens on the 35-yard line as Lamar Jackson just had a complete pass there. So, I mean, they're going to try to score 17 points in 9 minutes. It's going to be hard. He'll go empty set, obviously, here with 4 or 5 wideouts. Back to throw, looks center, looks right, tries to scramble, and throws it out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, again, he just takes too much time to figure out what to do. It's like he can't figure out, okay, can I run? Can I not run? I mean, the guy literally on the sideline is like, okay, I got to throw it out at the last second. And the Dolphins with a little screen pass, and that's going to be a first down. Flag on the play, though, so maybe that comes back. But Tua looking to come down and to take the lead in this game as Matt Ryan and company just are fumbling the game away. Jackson on 2nd and 10, incomplete, so it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens here. So, with the exception of the Miami Dolphins game, it looks like all the games are pretty much completed. So it looks like Green Bay more than likely is going to cover against Washington pending something weird. The Patriots, as we gave out on our video, that's going to cover at -7. The Giants, they're going to cover at +3. They're up 25-3 now, just really blowing Carolina out of the water. Tennessee is up 27-3, so that game's over with about 2 minutes left. And we look, hopefully the 4 o'clock window will have some better games. Guys, what games in the 4 o'clock window are you looking forward to? Personally, I think the Lions-Rams game is going to be the best game in that window. Or maybe then Fields and Tampa. I saw something today on social media. Tampa Bay, Brady, it's the second time he's broken his own record on biggest differential between QB starting. He did it with Matt Jones earlier this year. Now he's going to be doing it with Justin Fields. And somebody said later this year he could be doing it with Zach Wilson, but the only problem is it's so late in the year that Tampa Bay might sit him and he might actually not do it. So that might be Zach Wilson's best game against Tampa Bay with that secondary. But that front seven might get to him and he might not even have time to throw the ball. So we'll get to that when we get to that in Week 17. We're 10 weeks away from that. Also, our GrandstandBettors.com contest is going strong. We're in Week 7. Let me pull up the standings real quick. We're actually on top of the standings, 20.5. We're ineligible for prizes, so nobody worry about that. Jackie Yu is in second. She's actually technically in first then. Michael Yu is tied with her for first. Anna Yu, obviously all the same family, I would assume, with the U's. 19.5. Dennis M, 19. Jamar, where's Jamar been? Haven't seen him today. Greg K, 18. Lance S, 18. Vincent A, 18. And B, 17.5. And Ken W, 17.5, rounding out the top 10 there. So good luck to everybody. We're giving away $1,000 to one of our subscribers in our NFL betting contest this year. If you didn't sign up at the beginning, unfortunately, obviously it has ended signups. We did it through Week 4, but now we're a little too late for people to join in. So next year, who knows? Maybe we'll give away $2,000. But we're giving away $1,000 in that betting contest to one of our subscribers. Good luck to whoever it is. And I don't know what Washington was trying to do on the onside kick, but it only went like 6 yards before they touched it, so that was kind of stupid. 4th and 10 for Lamar Jackson with 8 minutes left. Again, they're going for, this could just, Mike said, should I take over 57? And I said yes, but then it moved because of a challenge and actually a completion, and then it went to 60-something. If Baltimore continues to go for it from their own 35-yard line and give Burrow such a short field, I mean, Burrow and them could score 50 points by the end of this with 8 minutes left. So who knows? New England puts the statement on the game, putting up 47 points against the Jets. So 47 points by the Patriots by themselves. That over looked pretty good too. I think it was at like 42. Patriots do it by themselves. 4th and 15, and they are going to go for it here on their own 33. Lamar Jackson is going to have to throw it, man, and he throws short, and that is going to be... He just walked out of bounds. Williams walks out of bounds. At least stay in play and try to pick up the 5 extra yards. Oh, my God. Just watching these guys sometimes. So, Ravens turn it over on downs for the second straight possession. Meanwhile, Tua trying to make a comeback here, and an incomplete pass intended for, I believe, Shan? So, 3rd and 15 for the Dolphins. 3rd and 15 for the Dolphins. We're going to keep it here. We're going to pay attention a little more to this Miami game, as it looks like Cincinnati is just getting awful to watch. So 3rd and 15 for Miami. We'll keep you updated on what Burrow's doing. He's got to be near 500 yards. No, he's still 85 yards away. So they're not even going to give him the field to go 85 yards, and they're going to run it anyway. So he is going to get over 400 yards passing this game. Tua on 3rd and 15 across the middle. Wide open. Wide open on 3rd and 15. And what are the Falcons doing there? 6-leg teaser. You have one left, Viking. Lions plus 22. God, man, I hope for your sake you hit that. But, God, that would be an awful beat if the Rams win by like 24 points. That would be such a bad beat. So bad. Meanwhile, Dolphins down to the 4-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal from there with 2:55 left. 2nd and 8 for Burrow under center. They're going to run it again, and they run it to the left. There's a false start. So that's going to make it 2nd and 13. But keeping an eye on this Miami game, it is 2nd down and goal. 2nd down and goal. Little injury timeout, so we'll go back to the Bengals game. That was their first penalty. That was Cincinnati. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not paying attention that much to it, but that was Cincinnati's first penalty of the game, the false start. Viking, I'm sorry. We're not trying to jinx you. I told you. I think Goff comes into this game, throws for 3 touchdowns. We have a prop bet in that game, and you know what? Let's give it out. So here's our prop bet in the game. We already won our, and Mixon goes up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Bengals. And it looks like the Ravens have just given up. It's 40-17 Bengals. Wow. 40-17 the Bengals. And does anybody else think that the Ravens just don't give a shit about being out there anymore? Absolutely destroying them. I'm sorry, that wasn't Mixon. It was Perine. So I'm sorry about that. I thought it was a 2 and not a 3 on the front or the back of the jersey. So my fault. Perine was in there. If you had Mixon, I apologize. On your fantasy team, he did not get the touchdown. It was Perine. Anyways, I mean, Isaac, it was Perine. Sorry, it was Perine, not Mixon. I don't think Mixon's going to be in the game anymore. They're just up too much. I'm surprised Burrow's in the game. I don't think Burrow should be in the game anymore. 41-17 after the extra points up. Let's head on over to 2nd and goal. I will tell you our player prop. Will be nice. I'm going to give you our player prop here. It is in the Detroit game. And Tua back to throw. And that is a touchdown. That is a touchdown. And that is to... It's to 86. Who is it? Williams. Yeah, it's to Williams. So... a touchdown there. Very nice. And just like that, the Bengals have tied it up 27-27. Can't believe that underdog teaser is hitting so easily. It pretty much makes future bets risk-free for today. Hey, man, Coach, great plus 860, man. Great plus 860. That is fantastic. I wish we could have. I mean, if you just put 1 unit on that, man, that's crazy. 8.6 units. That's a free roll and rest of the day for sure. But, hey, let's give out. It's been fun, and you know what? People came to watch us today. We really wanted to take the week off, but we had 150 people vote. They all voted 46% to watch KC's game. To be honest, I'm glad we didn't. That one might have not been as exciting. Cincinnati, Baltimore at least had some back and forth. Kansas City was just awful, just so bad. But thank you guys for coming out. Why don't we give out our prop bet for the afternoon slate? And it is going to be, let me pull it up. There it is. So, Hawkinson, over 47.5 receiving yards. That's what we're going with. Hawkinson, over 47.5 receiving yards. Now, here's the thing. Here's the right, and it was a 2-unit bet. So, I apologize if you take that now and you lose, but we're already up 2 units with Lazard's winning. So, even if we lose it, it's kind of a push even on our prop bets today. But, I don't think it is. So the reason with going with Hawkinson is if you look at teams who give up the most receptions, targets, kind of with tight ends, the Rams are very high up there. They tend to allow tight ends of other teams to have good days. And 47 yards, you have to think Goff is going to have to throw the ball a little bit more than they want, being either down or against a Rams rush defense in which they're probably not going to get anything. So that's what we're going to be doing. And 47.5, 2 units, that's what we put on it. Thanks, Coach. You as well. Would be interesting giving each other hell over pizza and wings. Sure would, Tim. And one day maybe we can do that. But let me. You bring the pizza. I'll bring the wings. Here's my question though, and it's a big one. What's your favorite wings? What's your favorite wings? Because that's a bigger question than what's your best bet of the day. Sorry, I'm kind of paying attention. Kyle Pitts is on my fantasy team. He actually just has had a great day, 135 yards receiving, and if he can help me get to a fantasy win, that would be fantastic. So, Titans, 8 seconds left in the game. They're going to win 27-3. It's so bad for KC. I know Eddie's probably not watching anymore, but I feel sorry for her team, and it's going to be a long year for her. I can't believe there's 6 minutes left in this game for Baltimore. Wow, we picked the wrong game. 6 minutes left in this game. Burrow, 416, 3 touchdowns. Chase, 8 receptions, 201 yards. Jackson, 257 passing, and only 109 rush yards. Hot Buffalo and lemon pepper. Okay. Hot Buffalo and lemon pepper. Ourselves, I like the Hot Buffalo. Anything spicy. Like at any wing place, if you like Buffalo Wild Wings has like the Carolina Reaper, I'll get that. That's some good stuff. I love spicy stuff. As Lamar Jackson is just running for his life. Throws deep. This would be fun. And no, incomplete. But if we go with like a different flavor, teriyaki or Asian zing, like an Asian zing or a teriyaki, we enjoy that. So now you got me hungry for wings, and my wife, who is on the couch, I think asleep. And by the way, my wife can sleep through me yelling. I'm not even lying. At halftime, I went out to the family room, and she was passed out on the couch with a cat on her lap. And I'm like, so apparently I'm not as entertaining to you as I am to others. Theodore, I agree with you. I thought they might win too, but not like this. Not like this. And I'm very surprised. Very surprised. Coach, oh my God, we do too. You're not going to believe, well, not just Tabasco sauce, but any hot sauce. And get this, we put hot sauce on mac and cheese. If we make like rigatoni with and people put marinara sauce on it, we still douse it with some hot sauce. We put it on everything. Love it. Love it. I'm glad that's a really cool thing to have in common. Tell me if you've ever put hot sauce on mac and cheese. It's so good. I love it. I love it. So, let's take a quick look at the lines for these afternoon games. Our bets are in our NFL card we send out on Saturday nights. But Lions plus 16.5. Stay away from that, especially with our prop bet in that game. The over-under, I think the over, if you're going to go away, I'd shade to the over there, 50.5, if anybody's thinking about taking that. Does anybody have the balls to take the Lions plus 850? Does anybody have a little pizza money they want to put that on? I mean, $20 on the 850 would net you, what, around 160, 170 bucks? I'm just saying, you would look like a genius. And there's Pitts again with a catch. Wow, Pitts is just having a hell of a game. I think that's Pitts. Yeah, Pitts is having a good game. I think he's got over 150 yards receiving now. And we're gonna get off the Bengals game here for just a moment. I don't eat mac and cheese if I don't have hot sauce. That's 100% correct. That's 100% correct. Now, I will say this. The only mac and cheese that we will not eat with hot sauce is Velveeta shells. We love Velveeta shells, but you give us some Kraft or any shit like that, we're gonna do hot sauce on it for sure. For sure. Kyle Pitts, 163, just destroying it so far. Fantastic. Love it. Absolutely love it. Just keeping an eye on Burrow, or I don't even think Burrow's in. If he is, he's handed it off, and they're going to have to punt. So Baltimore's going to get the ball back down, 31, 24 points with 4 minutes left. Now, this will be interesting to see what the Atlanta Falcons do. Do they just try to run it down and kick the field goal, or do you go for the touchdown? I think you go for the touchdown here. Then you go for 2, try to make it a 7-point game. And it looks like, hey, we're going to stay. We always stay to zeros on the game that we started with. So there's 4 minutes left in the Bengals game. But it looks like that Rams game has started, or it's about to start. So we might get some plays out of that. That would be a great money line bet. That's essentially the same as your parlay, Tim. It's essentially the same as your parlay. So it's crazy. That's how big of an underdog they are. Bengals come into have a home game against Cleveland in a couple weeks. They have the Jets next week at home. That Cleveland game, that should be a really good game, November 7th. And the afternoon games are starting to kick off. Raiders, Eagles kicked off. Rams and the Lions. We'll get you updated for the next 4 minutes of this Bengals game. New England's up 54-13. I mean, if we ever had a free pick that was easy, that was one of them. That was also, what was that? Oh, that is a first down. Okay. Second timeout. So I would just go for the touchdown here for Miami. But, hey, the red zone does go over. Let's go to Hawkinson right off the bat. Come on. And they're going to try to run it. And they get about 5 yards for the Lions. 6? Wow. Hell of a carry there. Hell of a carry. Let's see if we can't get 48 yards out of Hawkinson and sweep our 2-unit prop plays. You got Falcons -2. Go figure. Wow. Nice. Thanks for the money. You're welcome, Viking. You're welcome. You waited, got 1.5. Well, you're probably in good. You probably just want them to kick the field goal then instead of going for a touchdown. I'd like to see him go for a touchdown here. And they're going to run it. And it's a first down, and that's going to probably ice it. So, and if you're the Dolphins, you should have just let them have a touchdown. So, couple minutes left. Baltimore Ravens, they get to play Cleveland twice in 3 weeks, and then they have to play Pittsburgh in the week in between, and the Browns have a bye week. I don't know if that's fair. I mean, that's pretty rough. They play at home against Cleveland, then play at home against Pittsburgh, then go to Cleveland. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing, schedulers? The Browns haven't even played. We're in week 7. We haven't even played a divisional game yet. It's nuts on how back into the schedule ours is against the AFC North. Ravens, incomplete, 1st and 10. I'm kind of hoping that Lamar can get some yardage here. At least eclipse 300. What is he at? He's got to be close. Take a look at the box score. Lamar Jackson, 257. He's 43 from 300. Let's get him some stats. Come on. Get him some stats. Real quick to also look at some other games. The Eagles, I know they kicked off. Let's hear. The Bears, +12. Anybody think Tampa Bay is not going to be able to cover 12 points against Justin Fields? I mean, we're on the over 47 there. We think Fields could put up at least maybe at least 17 points, and then you got to think that Brady and them could put up almost 30. So we're on the over there. We're on the over. Houston Texans, they went up to 20. I didn't even see that, guys. Wow, 20. The Texans are +20. I mean, how do you not? They're +20 and the over is 47.5. One of them's going to lose. You just got to figure out which one of them's going to lose. Is it going to be the under or is it going to be the points? I mean, that's just crazy. Absolutely crazy to me on how high that got. Did anybody play that game? Let me know if you guys played that game. Hawkinson was targeted. Didn't get a catch, though, unfortunately. Jackson, is that Jackson even in there, by the way? I'm not even paying attention. I don't think... Is that Jackson in there? No. Sorry, that's not even Jackson in there. Sorry, guys, I haven't even been paying attention. Obviously, they're not going to let Jackson go in there with 24 points down. They put who'd they put in there? Tyler Huntley, who actually played a little last year. So, he knows how to run that offense. He had a massive throw there overall as wide receivers. So 3rd and 9 for the Lions at their own 36-yard line. And the blitz is coming. They're going to have to get that off. And they do. And it's a screen pass. And that's going to go for a first down. That's a hell. Oh, and it's going. And just like that, the Lions are going to be up 7-0. The Lions are up 7-0 on a screen pass to Swift. And ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't get it 8.5 plus 8.5, you're not going to get it at that price anymore. So, wow. Coach, you took Houston plus 10.5 in the first half? Okay, interesting. I kind of want to see what Davis Mills does. The guy has been up and down. He's been up and down, so... Falcons coming in to kick the game-winning field goal here. 36-yard attempt. For some reason, Miami Dolphins coach is furious. Well, number one, because he's about to lose the game, but who's even in now for the Bengals? It's a handout. I'm trying to keep it up. It's 2-minute warning at the Bengals. And there it is. Atlanta wins 30-28. They win 30-28. They go to 3-3. The Miami Dolphins are 1-6, and I'm officially going to call out those Miami Dolphins fans again on how bad your team is. Before the season, oh my God, if I could get some comments up, I would. Before the season, just so many comments on this, and I'm going to try to pull it up. Since we have 2 minutes, let's have some fun. So many bad comments. First half, Detroit plus 9.5 is already looking nice. It sure is, Coach. It certainly is. Let's see here. I want to get to. I gotta tell you guys some of these comments. I just got blasted, absolutely blasted. Season win totals. Here we go. Miami season win totals. All right. One guy said, you said Tua. Some guy quoted me in my video. He said, because I said Tua didn't look good thus far in camp. And Richie says, you obviously haven't done your homework. He's been eye-opening. I'm a fraud. Well, Tua hasn't looked great. Richie. Not very good. Dalefin says, boo, I think your opinion, and that our opinion was under their total wins, which I believe was set at 9. We went under 9 wins. And this guy goes, I think your opinion is horrible. I think you set your over-under last year. Mark my words, the Finns will go over. I don't know. And one of the other guys says, you don't study enough. Vegas has them at 9.5. You have them at 7. Well, they're at 1-6, guys. They're at 1-6. So that's my little grievance. Finally calling out those Finns fans. So enough about the Finns. Goff does want vengeance. I told you that before the game started. I said this guy's coming out and he's gonna do good. Wow, Coach, 9-1 early game bets, 1-0 on the parlay. Very nice. Wow, onside kick and the Lions have it. Onside kick and the Lions have it. And just like that, do you know? Because I don't think you know. All right. The Lions have it, 7-0. I really wish we would have just live streamed this game, but to be honest with you, we got to go rest today. And we also have to upload our Monday Night Football pick that we did this morning. Wow, that's a ballsy call, but it worked out. Meanwhile, in this Bengals game, they're just grinding down the clock. 41-17. And Goff, wow. Yeah, Detroit wants this game. Now I knew Goff was going to come out and win in this game. A little kick in myself here that we didn't put some pizza money on the Lions money line. This is the first offensive play all season they've had with the lead. That's unreal. Unreal. The first offensive season that they've had all year with the lead. So crazy. And they're going to run it up the gut again, and Swift goes for 8 yards. Man, if they can get this running game going, it could be a very interesting game. There is a flag, though. There is a flag, so this might be coming back. But we are 55 seconds away from this Bengals game going over, guys. We are going to end our stream once it hits zeros. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you all coming out, watching, spending the Sunday afternoon. Big shout out to our Patreon subscribers, Chris, Anna, Jackie, Fernando, Mike, all you guys. Appreciate the support on Patreon. You did go to 6-2 today so far in your first 8 days. Congratulations on that. And a big shout out to all friends of the channel. Coach Tim, Al, Viking, Hugo, thanks for joining us. Who else? Itty, Theodore, appreciate it. Matthias, Kirk, Darian, thanks for coming out. Alejandro, Isaac, thank you. If you have not smashed that like button, smash that like button before we hop off. Andy, appreciate it. Elliot, Robert, and guys, it's just been a fun afternoon. We will send out our Monday Night Football pick tonight at halftime, or near halftime of the Sunday Night Football game. We're 1-0 on our free picks. Brady, our second free pick, over 47 is about to kick off. As always, though, guys, we hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and good luck with all your bets. It's been a very profitable day for Tim. Oh, that's a incomplete pass there for Detroit. They're down in 7 coming up. So if you don't get a field goal out of that, what was the point? But there is 9 seconds left. We're going to hop off the air. Thank you again. Appreciate all of you. As always, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Monday Night Football.